Ladies and gentlemen, what is up and welcome today to some free-to-play Christmas grinding. We're gonna see if the live stream is stable and working today on YouTube. Hopefully it is. It's flashing up like, because I watched some of the very brief live stream tests that we did yesterday, and despite my OBS going a little bit crazy, it didn't really seem to impact the quality too much, so hopefully it's going to be working pretty damn well today. But what is up to Rachel, the first to join us today? Thank you very much for being here. Shout out to Simon as well. Hope you're all doing well today. Right, so where do we want to start off? Let's go to the event quest, and I want to start by grinding this map out, man. We need to get the potions. We need to finish this one off, because this one is very, very valuable for, what is it, both XP, which we need to upgrade Scarlet Witch, because I've taken my Scarlet Witch on the free-to-play account all the way up to rank 5, but, she's only level 27 at the moment, because I don't have enough ISO. I've got a lot of science and a lot of mutant left, but I'm very, very close to also getting my first rank 5 mutant character, so I don't really want to use any of the mutant ISO, because it's, you know, going to be a lot more efficient to use if I can get, you know, like Iceman up, for example. Going to get, you know, 50% additional value there. And when you're playing on a free-to-play account, man, it's all about hoovering up as much value as you possibly can on a day-to-day basis. Have I seen Legacy's new profile? Oh, I haven't. I imagine it's disgusting now that he's done everything, right? Oh, man. There's a part of me that doesn't want to look at it. But I saw a little bit of Legacy's like Legends run for 5.4, but I missed out because I was mainly like chilling with my girlfriend. It was on, what was it? Was it Boxing Day that he did his Legends run? Bit of a peculiar day, because I thought Legacy was going to wait till the last week to do his Legends run. Let's have a look. Oh, man, that is pretty gross. That is, oh, relatively disgusting. I'm very, very jealous of that blade. A bit jealous of that Ghost Rider. A bit jealous of the Starknight Spider-Man, but I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, my plan is to get... you know, wait on the next, like, god tier super hype champion and have, like, a ton of 5-star shards just ready so we can, you know, be the first aboard the, what is it, like, Thanos or Sabretooth hype train. So we're gonna have to see. Any thoughts about Void or Sentry? There's been no information yet, so we need to wait a little bit more, man, before we can, give any thoughts. Like, it's gonna be coming next week, so you don't have too much longer to wait. Hey, Cian, how many units you think I need to do the LOL Path 5? It depends, man. Depends. There's so many factors to take into consideration. The one with Blackwood and Miles, it's not... it really depends. Who do you have? You have a rank 565 Starknight Spider-Man. Well, I didn't do Ultron when I did that path, because I did it a little bit different. I did Abomination and... oh, no, wait, I'm thinking of Guillotine. Yeah, if you just want to do that path, it shouldn't be, like, over 6,000, I'd say. I'd make sure you have 6,000 units saved up. Yo, what is up, E-Shooter? I think it's because I did so much, like, messing about and testing with my live stream yesterday that's, like, properly messed up my live stream notifications. Oh, it's bare annoying. Shah, thank you very much, man. If I start the road to Labyrinth, yeah, no, I'm not really too fussed about that on the free-to-play account. A lot of, you know, this month especially has been making the most of all these free events, man. The really, really rewarding ones, like the Halls of Healing and the Gold Realm. Just been farming the absolute crap out of those in MODOK's lab. And also, I've used the gifting event. You might notice that we have, like, very, very close to no units at the moment. I've been using the gifting event to, like, upgrade my mastery setup so that I could get the crit damage, and I could also get the ability accuracy reduction when stunned. And what's the final mastery I got? I got points in Glass Cannon. I got 3 out of 3 Glass Cannon. So yeah, I kind of used the gifting event as an opportunity to seize a lot of bonus rewards and shards, along with kind of like topping off my masteries. But simultaneously, this has left me in a position where I do not have many units to fall back on. So I think the plan for the free-to-play account at the moment, because I feel like December, there's just always been stuff for me to use my energy on, so I haven't already had like any good opportunities to sit down and progress. I need to grind out approximately, I think, 1,000 units, which shouldn't take that long, I guess. Or maybe I might start doing a bit of casual progress in Act 5, Chapter 3, because the goal is to 100% Act 4, and then, you know, move on to Act 5, Chapter 3, and Chapter 4, and get an initial clear in both of those. But, what is it? There's so much to do, and one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is my T2 Alpha stash, because I also need to get to level 60 on this account, because at the moment I can only hold 5 T2 Alphas, so if I do Act 4 100%, and if I do Act 5 initial completion, plus with the logging calendar, I'm going to have 10, so then I run the risk of, you know, not having access to T4 class Catalyst, thus I could lose 5 T2 Alphas on this account, which would be absolutely devastating to the future progression of it if I rush into Act 5, Chapter 4 a little bit too fast. So yeah, it's just one of those things that's really, really annoying at the moment. I hate that there's, like, this significantly reduced T2 Alpha cap for people that aren't level 60. It's a massive, massive pain in the ass. So yeah, fuck that. It sucks, and hopefully when Sentry comes down, hopefully he's going to be the first champion in January. We can go for him, we can get him on the first crystal, and take him up to rank 4. Hopefully he's got there, man. Yo, what is up, Bentley? Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, the science class needs quite a little bit of love from Kabam. I'm thinking of doing like a MODOK review today on the channel, because I want to do a video giving my thoughts on MODOK. Because a lot of people seem to be a bit confused by MODOK, and a lot of people aren't really understanding the way that, like, his auto block works in Alliance War. And its auto block, man, really, really tricky to play around when you have a MODOK with parry. But I think a lot of people aren't really looking into MODOK that much and seeing, you know, that there are ways you can play around with it. So essentially, while MODOK has auto block up, if you go in for the attack, you know, the first attack, he'll auto block that, and it's very, very likely that he's going to recover and then parry for the second attack. And because this is happening so fast, it feels like a lot of people are getting parry off the auto block, when the reality of the situation is that, yeah, people are just going in for that second attack. You need to, you know, like, go in for a first attack and then and then back off. It's such a pain in the ass, man. I think MODOK might be... I think MODOK on Dormammu might be some of the worst Alliance War defenders right now. I think it's really going to increase the popularity. Maybe bring Black Widow back into the Alliance War attack meta if, like, MODOKs become very, very popular defenders. But then again, I don't know. Blade, you know, Blade is still a very, very effective option for dealing with MODOKs. But yeah, man, massive pain in the ass. What time is it there? What time is it in the UK? It is 45 minutes past 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yo, what is up, Stan Lee? Bro, finally got a 5-star Tech Awakening gem from my Star-Lord from 100% Act 5. Dude, a huge congratulations there, my friend. Bro, I'm a little bit sad about taking my Star-Lord down, but simultaneously, I'm very, very happy with my Starknon Spider-Man at rank 4. He's been a very, very fun character to play now that I've gotten pimped out. And I like the, having Starknon Spider-Man instead of Star-Lord is quite fun, because it alleviates a lot of the pressure. Like, I always used to feel so much pressure playing Star-Lord on livestream, because Star-Lord is one of those characters, if you make, like, one mistake, you lose, like, so much damage, and you don't really have that with Starknon Spider-Man. You know, once you've got a good amount of poise charges, it's just like you can just enjoy the fight, man. If you fail, it's okay. So yeah, I just love the additional utility that Starknon Spider-Man brings to the table over Star-Lord. Really, really cool character, and hopefully he's gonna, you know, go super, super well if we can manage to pull that 5-star Blade come February, which I'm very much looking forward to. We have, I think it's like 132,000 5-star shards on C10, and I have, I think, 40,000 4-star shards to open when Medusa lands into the 4-star basic pool. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff saved up for Medusa. Really, really looking forward to that. It's going to be a super fun opening. And yeah, we're going to get a crap ton of 5-star shards from that. Hey, what's up, Henzo? Yeah, dude, welcome to the free-to-play ally, my guy. Just remember the #1 rule, man, which is, because some people join the Alliance And just don't gift my free-to-play account, man. I want absolutely no gifts on my free-to-play account. If you're thinking about doing it at any interval, just don't do it. Because then I just have to delete it, or let it expire, or sell it. So yeah, please don't, or your units will be wasted. Hey Scene, should I spend a generic Awakening Gem on Archangel? There aren't many other options that are better. Like, Archangel's very, very good for generics. He's one of the 6 characters that I think are worthy of generic. So yeah, man, I go for it. That's it. Yeah, JC, I really enjoyed playing my my freestyle MODOK. I don't have the Science T2 to rank up the 4-star one yet. But the freestyle one is he's very fun to play. But the big burden of MODOK is the block proficiency, and his utility. It could be a little bit more, man. Could be a little bit more. 4 Jane Foster is good. She's not bad when awakened, being the criteria there. Like unawakened, she's a very ass champion. Awakened, she's quite fun to play. Does a lot of damage. Has a nice stun that chains on quite aggressively quite often. But the problem with 4 Jane Foster is that there are much, much better Mystic characters, so when it comes to the endgame of Marvel Contest of Champions, nobody really wants to rank up a 4 Jane Foster over somebody like a Dr. Voodoo, a Ghost Rider, or a Magic, who are, significantly more useful champions across the board. I'm now on my boy Juice in ISO T, but I don't know if the Alliance is a real daughter of the ISO 8 family or not. I don't really know the deal with all the extended, like, ISO A, alliances, if I'm honest, Stanley. Like, I've no idea what, goes on there, my friend. So yeah, I wish I knew a little bit more about it, but unfortunately I, stay fairly out of the day-to-day workings, because the ISO A family, man, is significantly huge. Hey, what's up, Steve Wester? Hope you're doing well, man. Pedro, pleasure to see you today. 5-star Rhino good for Alliance War Defense. I'm going to have an updated tier list coming out, like, just after the start of the new year for Alliance War Defense. But Rhino, he's okay in some of the lower tiers, but when it comes to the top tier, man, not really that great at all anymore. Damn, I was so right about those checkmate crystals. Oh, they were so bad, Ed. They were so bad. Like, those crystals were absolute ass. Like, I wasn't impressed at all. But yeah, those crystals, they always are, man. They always are. The only reason I open crystals like that, and I try to be as transparent about this as possible, is because, I can make pretty much all of the cash back via business it generates to my YouTube channel, like ad revenue, and if, it increases my overall search authority, and people, like, once they click on one video, there's a good chance that they'll find some more, or maybe find a guide or something that helps them out. Just keep on chain watching, man. It's a good investment to make. When will I be doing my next uncollected free-to-play run? So I need to give it. I'm not really too sure exactly. I need to save up about 1,000 units. I want to finish Act 4 100%, and I want to get the units up. And I might try and finish Act, because I got a lot of energy refills now, so I might do a stream a little bit later. Where we sit down, because I got 12 energy refills, which I've all traded via the gifting event. I've been very, very strict with my alliance in terms of gifting, and, insisted on gifting stuff back every single time, because, I don't want to be carried on the free-to-play account. I want equal trade, man, equal trade. 2018, the year Scene Awakens Wormhole. So, Steve, I've got the, I do have, that skill gem for Gwenpool. But the thing is, because I've got, over 130,000 5-star shards, I feel like if I awaken my Gwenpool now, which I don't need her to be awakened for anything right now, like, if I awaken her now, Sod's Law is gonna make it so that when it comes to opening the 5-star Blade Crystals, Gwenpool gonna be the very first champion that pops out simultaneously. I could use a generic on Ghost Rider, but I'm not very inclined to do that either. So yeah, I'm going to wait and see what we get, but I'm so disappointed. My last 6 5-star crystals across both accounts, man, have been so bad. I think every single champion that I've pulled in the last couple of months across both accounts have been, they've been like the original 24 characters out of the basic set. So, I don't know, I'm starting to, like, put on that tinfoil hat and join the theory that, the shit champions are a little bit weighted when it comes to those 5-star hero crystals. But hopefully we can see drop rates, ladies and gentlemen. Next patch, man. Hopefully we get that. Because it just seems so weird that, you know, despite all these new champions that have been added, the last 6 5-star hero crystals, again, it might just be a spree of crazy unluckiness. But we've got, like, double Colossus, we've got Rhino, Luke Cage. I guess Luke Cage, he wasn't one of the original 24. He was added shortly after, what's it, Captain Marvel and Magneto. So a lot of very, very old characters, man. I'm not too sure. What's that? MKK. Dude, if you're asking for anything in chat, you will be timed out. If you continue asking, I will permanently ban you from the channel. This is not a place for begging, so you can get the fuck out of here with that shit. Or, we're going to put you in the bin, son. Thank you very much, Dylan. Appreciate that. I've gotten 3 times 4-star Kangs. What, Ed? Dude, share some of the luck, my man. That's way too much. When will Sabretooth come out? I think he's, like, according to MCOC Modern Cutoffs, it looks like he is going to be lined up for around a March release. You know, if their information is reliable, which, you know, MCOC Modern Cutoffs, I cannot remember anything that they've got wrong in the past. So yeah, I do believe in that information resource. But, again, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. So should I awaken my Wolverine even though I have no Sig Stones for him? Nah, man, you should only awaken a character if you've got, like, you know, a good, like, 20 signature stones to put in. Because if you have no signature stones, man, he's just, you know, gonna be a very, very slow uphill climb. And knowing Sod's Law, man, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. So that after you awaken that Wolverine, like a few crystals later, you are gonna fully dupe him. So yeah, I wouldn't do it, man, unless you have a lot of signature stones to throw into Wolverine. Ideally, at least, like, my rule of thumb is 19 signature stones into a character if I want to awaken it. And it's a good rule to follow for sure. Alright, there we go. Pop that Drax off, man. Hey, Cena, I got a 5-star Nightcrawler. Any good? Yeah, pretty good for Alliance War Defense, dude. Especially uncheap, man. Get him up to, well, get him up to rank 2, put him on defense, and he'll tear up quite a bit. And if you ever have some spare you know, mutant T4 CC, you can upgrade him to rank 3 as well. He's a pretty good choice for that. I've opened over 24-star crystals and only 1 dupe. I mean, it's significantly more difficult to dupe a 4-star character nowadays, because there are so many champions in the crystal. I think, is it like 100 and... Wait, how many is it going to be? I think it's like 102 in the crystal at the moment. Oh, I'm not too sure if that's the right number. It might be a little bit less than that. It might be 90-something. Just trying to think of, oh gosh, that like pre-release chart and exactly where we're at. But then again, the pre-release chart has characters that aren't in the 4-star crystal. Yeah, but it's about 1 in 100. 1 in 100, let's say very roughly that. So yeah, very low chances that you'll get the specific character that you're looking for. But there are a lot more good options in there, constantly being funneled in. Especially over the next few months, we have some really good stuff entering the 4-star crystal. In the form of, like, we've got Medusa coming up, and then we have Kingpin after that. Was it Kingpin? Actually, Kingpin was before Medusa. Who's after Medusa? Oh yeah, Mephisto is after Medusa. And we have Morningstar, then we have Blade. Oh man, it's gonna be a good time. Hey, what's up, Steve? Cian Titanium asks, rank 4 5-star Magic or 5-star Archangel? Oh man, they're both good options. It really depends on what you need. If you want that, you know, power control and just special 2 spam, living that life, Magic is the one to go for. But what modes of gameplay am I thinking about? I think overall Magic is probably the better option, but 5-star Archangel is great to take up to rank 4 as well. Like, but power control is very valuable in a lot of aspects of the game. And I do love Archangel, man. I love Magic. They're both great options. It's a bit of personal preference, depends what you need. But I think Magic overall is better, but Archangel definitely has certain fights and matchups where he's amazing. Ah, yes, Savage, you're right, dude. I need to get my boy Steve Wester up there. Thank you for reminding me, my man. Right, it's been a few days, man. A good like 5 or 6 days since we done a proper live stream. I did like, because YouTube was really playing up yesterday for me. So I had to pop over to Twitch, man. We did a very, like, late night OG sub stream, man. It was a ton of fun. Really enjoyed it, but, you know, I turned off, like, any donations or anything for that evening. Just all about the banter, man. It's a good time. Is Doc Ock good? Yeah, Doc Ock's pretty badass, man. I really like Doc Ock. But if I had lucked out on Blade, I would have been very tempted to gamble for a Doc Ock when he was in the featured 5-star crystals. But I think even then, if I'd lucked out for Blade, I would have still been saving for, like, Infinity War characters. And, you know, 2018 releases, man. Because you want to be there when the next God tier champion drops with that big old stack of 5-star shards. Just ready to win the video game. Been playing MCOC long enough to know that is that's the tactic, man. You identify the God tier champions and you go all out, man. Go all out. Oh, thank you very much, Jaden. Appreciate that. Who did I use for the immunity path? The immunity path. Who did I use? Gosh, I think it was mainly Iceman. Just Iceman's got some really nice additional buffer for when you get hit. I used a bit of Iceman. I think I used a little bit of Star-Lord as well. I think it was a mixture of those two characters. I don't really remember using any other champions for that path, but Stark and Aunt Spider-Man, I assume. Actually, would he have been good? No, I don't think Stark and Aunt Spider-Man would have been that great. He would have worked, though. But Iceman was, I think, the best option that we had there. I think Black Widow would be pretty good for that immunity path. Simultaneously, like, Blade would be amazing as well. Black Widow, Crossbones, those two. So yeah, I think there are a few options for that path. Hey, you want to know about the next uncollected challenge? You mean next month's event? It's going to be coming next week, bro. And we'll be doing it live on Wednesday evening. Be a good time. Gathering resources for 5.3. I need that Awakening Gem. Oh, it's good to get done. I think, to be honest, like 5.4... Well, 5.3 and 5.4 there. I found, like, 5.4... I don't know if it was just, like, me getting a little bit better, but I found 5.4 significantly less annoying than 5.3, personally. Hey, what's up, Goran? Thank you very much for sponsoring the channel, my friend. Massive shout out to our newest whale, man. Big up, Goran. Do you think there'll be a New Year 5-star shards deal? So it didn't... Last year, the deals were not on New Year's Eve, they were on New Year's Day. So keep that in mind. But I reckon there'll probably be a deal. So yeah, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Hey! Goran, thank you so much, man. I massively appreciate it. See, it was a good way to get 4-star Awakening Gems. There isn't really a good way, man. It's just look at the static content, like the story quest and Road to the Labyrinth, and figure out what you haven't done already. Aside from that, you know, save up your cash and prepare to get milked on offers with 4-star Awakening Gems. And what was it? I was looking up, like, I got a slightly different space background, one that's a little bit more mellow. Wanted something that kind of blended into the color scheme of Marvel Contest the Champions a little bit better. If, you know, some OG subs noticed that today. Because the other one, it was a little bit too outlandish. But the idea for the, you know, the background is hopefully it just kind of, like, disappears, man. I've played around with a few, like, comic book design mashup backgrounds. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, you know, a good kind of UI and layout for playing on the iPhone X or the widened display, because, you know, got this big gap at the top and bottom. Yeah, I want more 5-star Awakening Gem offers, Marvin. That's what I need, man. Who's better, Archangel or Yellow Jacket? By a landslide, Archangel is the better character, even unduped. Got so much damage with the Archangel. But, you know, if the character is bleed or poison immune, then I'll probably say Yellow Jacket's a little bit better. Archangel, the golden rule of Archangel is he's amazing in any fight where you can both bleed and poison the enemy. Any other fight, he's not really that great for. So you want, like, a really good combo is if you bring somebody like a Starkanaut, Spider-Man, or a Star-Lord along with Archangel, somebody that, you know, can deal a huge amount of damage regardless. That's how you win, man. That's how you win. When am I going to start Road to Labyrinth on Whale Milker? I just don't feel like any rush to do it at the moment. I feel like there's a lot more to be gained via Act 4 and Act 5 on this account. So yeah, I just don't really feel very inclined to do Road to Labyrinth at the moment. So maybe after that, once I go for Labyrinth of Legends, because I think in terms of, you know, the layout of stuff that we have still to do. Can I move very far in this event? Oh no. Okay, so I think this is under event quest actually, so I want to have a look at the story stuff, see if we can pop that up. Right, so we're aiming, the ideal goal is to go for, you know, 2 featured tries I think we'll have at Sentry. If Sentry, you know, on the provision that Sentry is at least a demigod tier champion, unawakened, or, you know, I classify him as dealing some amazing damage, even unawakened. And then get Act 4 done 100%. I might do that a little bit later today, actually. Going to give us a really, really nice chunk of 5-star shards. That's going to get us very, very close to 30,000. So you get the T4 CC from that and the T2 alphas. And then moving into kind of Act 5 and doing the initial completion gives us a total of 9 Tier 4 class Callus Crystals, plus some stuff from next month. I think it's very, very likely. I think it's 7 T4CC of one particular class that we need to take a character up to rank 4. That's pretty demanding. But hopefully we can get to level... what is that? I want to get to... Does anybody know how, like, the T2 alpha cap scales as you level up in Marvel Contest of Champions? Because, you know, my biggest concern on the free-to-play account at the moment is just having a look at the T2 alphas. I can only hold 6 at the moment. And I'm going to get 1 from the login calendar. So if I do, you know, both Act 4 and Act 5, then I'm going to have 10, man. 10. I'm going to have 4 overflowing. And that would be very, very bad. What level do I need to get get it up to the cap of 10 or the cap of 12? That's my question to you today, chat. If anybody has the answer, that would be greatly appreciated. Because I'm super, super curious to know. Let's go ahead and... Have I got one? Oh, I've got like no arena crystals to open. I'm just opening the... I've given up on the uncollected ones because I've just got such a bad average of like terrible, terrible gold luck. So I'm just going for these ones, searching for as many units as possible. Okay, not too bad. Pretty sure it's level 60. Oh man, I need to get all the way up there. That's a grind and a half, man. That was one crazy grind. Has to be done though. Where does it go? Level 56 right now on the cap at 9. Okay. Is anybody like level, Oh, okay, so my boy Ed Romo said he's level 58, and the cap is up to 12. Is anybody 57 in chat? Anybody know level 57? I'm curious, man. I'm very curious. Because if 58's not too bad. I reckon we can push 58. But if it's 57, that'd be perfect, man. That'd be really perfect. Hey, what's up, Metal Sonic dude? Pleasure to see you in chat today. I think should we? Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more grinding in Arena, and I'll switch over to my main account, just finish some stuff off there, and then I think today we might have a really, really big push. Like, I'll chuck on an XP boost, and then we'll have just a really, really big stack of energy refills to use. I think I've got 12 full ones to use in Act 4, so I reckon we can probably push up to like level 54 today. So I'm curious, man. Moosin, dude, could you send me... Dude, I'd be so appreciated just if you could send me a screenshot of the fact that, you know, just looking at your T2 Alpha stash, saying that you're level 57, just so it's got your summoner profile in, just so I can confirm that, man. That'd be really appreciated if you can. So I just want to know what I exactly what I need to aim for. Do I have to know if there's any New Year deal? There'll probably be one on New Year's Day. That's what I'd look out for. That's when all the pretty good value deals came up on New Year's Day last year. Like they had the rank 4 to rank 5 4-star package, which was really, really hype back then. Okay, we need to grind out some of these 2-star characters, man. 2-star characters, just way, way too overpowered. Level 57 is 9. 56 is 9. See, I'm getting some very, like, what is it, mixed information. So if we could have some screenshots, that'd be appreciated. Somebody's saying 59 is 9. Doesn't make sense. Do I need energy refills? Yes, I do, but simultaneously, this is my free-to-play account, so I'm not accepting any gifts as energy refills. Right. Let's see, yeah, just trying to find some information, man, because there's some very, very conflicted stuff in chat at the moment. 58 is 9. Oh, okay. What's that? Ashley, bro, level 57 is 12, tier 2 alpha. Just screenshots, man. I need screenshots. I'm getting very mixed information, man. Very mixed information. Got a 5-star Voodoo. Is he good unduped? Not really. You kind of need to get Dr. Voodoo awakened before he's a character that you really want to play. What is that? Yamanai, if you ask for gifts in chat again, bro, you're going to be permanently booted. I'm going to time you out. Begging is not allowed on the stream, my dude. Seeing his 5-star Hawkeye, good. Oh, man, Hawkeye's a beast. I love my 4-star Hawkeye. I wouldn't be too mad at all to see a 5-star Hawkeye pop up. Who's on my B team? Oh, gosh, I'm not too sure. Champions like Star-Lord, Archangel, Iceman. Like, they're still amazing characters, though. Are Gambit and Psylocke good? They're both very in the middle champions. I'd say Psylocke is much better than Gambit, but Gambit's okay. He's got a stun on a special one, which is pretty handy. Oh, what I think the New Year's offers will be, I have no idea, to be honest. I'm very interested to see, though. Send me pictures, man, of, like, I'm interested to see, like, T2 Alpha stashes for, like, levels 57 to 59. That's what I want to see. Do I still ever grind out the 4-star featured arenas anymore? No, I don't. No, just don't really have the time or motivation, to be honest. The 4-star featured arenas, man, are way too insane for the average character. So I just cannot be asked the majority of the time. Because, like, new champions, you know, they often go for, what is it, like, very close to 20 million points now. And that's sitting down for 3 days grinding, and I can get so much more done in that space of time. Thank you very much, Ben. Appreciate that, dude. I'll have a little bit of a look in a second. Hey, Goran! Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Big up. Should I rank my 5-star Dr. Voodoo to rank 2? I mean, every 5-star champion is worth taking up to rank 2. But I wouldn't really want to play him until you have him awakened. Right, my boy Ben Hughes there, confirming that level 58, the T2 Alpha cap, is, yes. So it's 9 at level 58. Interesting, interesting. Thank you very much for confirming that, Ben. I appreciate it. So yeah, we're going to have to get this account all the way up to level 60. Do a lot of Act 4 grinding, man. Am I going to rank up your 5-star Colossus so that rank down gem don't go to waste? I think you're confused. You on about... Are you talking to me, Zach? Because I don't have a rank... a rank down gem. Or rank up one. For mutant class. I got the skill one, bro. When is the next update? Marvel Contest of Champions? It's going to be next Wednesday, dude. Got the Sentry and Void stuff coming essentially. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. Should be a really cool time. Hey, not too bad. Is Iceman or Black Panther good for Realm of Legends? They can both be alright. I'd probably play Iceman over Black Panther. But, None of them are ideal damage dealers, and you still need to bring a solution for Wolverine. Next 5-star opening for Whale Milker is probably going to be for Sentry, if Sentry is a pretty good character. Stanley, that's what we're waiting on to see. Oh, damn, Lev. That's a very, very long time ago, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Frost, dude. You've been around for a while, man. I trust you, my guy. Gonna give you that wrench, man. And, right, let's jump in another round quick. So, let's get Scarlet Witch, Winter Soldier, Hulk. Just build up that streak a little bit more. See, my man, why don't I pop the Grandmaster Feature Crystal? I see people get more lucky that way. Just because it doesn't matter either way, man. Doesn't matter, like, as soon as, like, the reel's just an animation. So, it doesn't matter if you spin or pop them. And for crystal opening videos, you know, it's much more enjoyable to spin them. Just, feel the crushing disappointment of $200 worth of units just evaporating before your eyes. Because you don't want to blow your load, man, and just, you know, do it in, like, you know, 5 seconds. It has to be a journey of disappointment. Just constantly reinforce that it's a very bad idea for the average player to buy featured hero crystals. Because they suck, man. They suck so bad. Yo, what is up, my boy Rhodes Scholar Comics? A pleasure to see you in chat today, my friend. All the best from Dublin. I have a New Year's concert here tomorrow. Is there Act 5, Chapter 4... Part 2 map. I keep messing up my paths. I'm not too sure if there's been any updated map from Clan HQ. Not to the best of my knowledge. But there is that. They do have, you know, a very basic map of it, which has all of the, you know, lanes and paths and where to go and stuff. But it doesn't tell you, you know, all of the nodes and stuff. And there are a few things here and there that are a massive pain in the ass to deal with. Hey, what is up? I like skills. A pleasure to see you on the stream today. I really look forward to all your deal videos, bro. They help me a ton. Thanks for posting them ASAP as well. Edgar, it's all good, my man. Thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Dude, let's get you up there, man, as the blubberiest whale of the day. Which class has the best champions? It's between Mystic and Mutant, I would say. I think Skill's in a pretty good place as well. But I think overall, like, you know, Mutant and Mystic characters, generally. There are a lot of heavy hitters in both of those classes. I feel like I should, yeah, I need to make a lot of updated guides for 2018, which I'm going to be working on as soon as the new year hits, and we can, you know, get that 2018 search engine optimization going on. So yeah, keep an eye on, man. I'm going to do a lot of, you know, updated guides on farming shards and characters and, you know, top lists and all that kind of stuff to come. MCOC has disappointed me for too long. If you don't have any expectations, it can't disappoint you, man. That's my trick. Got a 5-star Dormammu for a 5-star crystal. Is that good? Yeah, he's pretty good, man. Dormammu's a bit of a beast. Very good for Alliance War defense. Good utility champion to have. Very powerful power drain. Double immunities. It's got a little bit going on for him. Nish, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Oh, pardon me. What is the top 5 max 5 stars? I can tell you the top 4. The top, you know, the 5th one is very, very debatable, but I say the top 4 for the majority of people are Blade, Starknard, Spider-Man, Iceman, and Star-Lord. But also, I've seen people take, like, Magic up, Ghost Rider, Dr. Voodoo, Hyperion, some people taking Medusa up. You know, it doesn't overly matter to a certain extent, but whatever character, you know, you enjoy playing the most and you want to have some crazy, crazy God mode damage. But overall, I think, you know, if you want the quote-unquote best option, it's probably between Starknard, Spider-Man, and Blade for a lot of people. But depending on where your focus is. I was thinking of using 5-star rank down to get my rank 4 Hawkeye, just so I could get Archangel to rank 4, need those T2 alphas. I would swap a 4-star Hawkeye for a rank 4 Hawkeye for a rank 4 Archangel. I think out of those two characters, Archangel is a better character, especially if you have him awakened. So yeah, I would make that trade, because in my ideal team, or ideal roster of top champions, like Hawkeye is, He's just a little bit below that, but Archangel's definitely up there. Is Ronan good? Ronan's okay. Not amazing, not terrible. He's got a good stun, but that's pretty much it. He's very in the middle. Very in the middle, I would say. There are much worse characters that you could have got. Let's put it that way. Love watching your crossbones. Watching people's reaction to the adrenaline rushes in gaming is always enjoyable. Oh, man. Yeah, I love those moments in Marvel Contest of Champions, just where somebody's going like absolute beast mode. It's very fun to watch, man. We're going to see a new event for the Black Panther movie. Yes, I believe so. There is, what is it, Killmonger in the game files, so I imagine there's going to be something related to the movie, and generally when there's a Marvel movie, there's a pretty good event surrounding it. So I'm expecting, I'm not ready, with the amount that we've had this month, I'm expecting January to not really have too much going on for it, but I reckon the hype will be back in February, man. And then, like, it's just going to be constant hype throughout the build-up to summer. To the Infinity War event. So yeah, I reckon there is going to be so much popping off this year. I looked, there was an interview, I don't know if you saw it, at Marvel Contest of Champions. They shared it on their Facebook and Twitter with like the official App Store people about, you know, where the game's going and stuff. And they, you know, continued to talk about smaller team-based content outside of alliances, which I'm super happy to see that they're continuing to talk about that in interviews and stuff, because that seems to be like the direction that the game is going next year, is that there looks to be like small-scale Alliance War and Alliance Quest stuff in the works, which is, you know, why I'm so adamant on making this holy trinity of characters, because I feel like a lot of stuff is going to be, you know, very high utility PvP based content, mini Alliance War, think of it like that. And, you know, you want the characters that can dominate there, and the character that can dominate there at the moment is Blade. So yeah, that's why my advice to everyone is save for Blade, man. Because when it comes to next year and this new team-based content comes out, I'm going to be wiping the floor with every single scrub who didn't go for 5-star Blade. Going to be popping you off like crazy, lads. Going to be #1. But yeah, I really hope we can get some stuff going on. Because that would be amazing if they can do some like 5v5 or like Alliance War stuff or smaller Alliance Quest. So that we can do like some collab streams, man, with other YouTubers. Get some people on, just have like a crazy amount of fun. I think that's going to make, you know, the Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube scene just explode even more. So yeah, I really hope we see that, man. What's up, Scene? I pulled a 4-star Stark Spidey and a 4-star Dr. Octopus on Christmas. Congratulations, Cable. But Cable, never type. It's such a dumbass thing to type. Scene, look at my last message in a live stream chat. Don't you ever type that again, man? I'm gonna ignore you for like a week, bro. It's the worst thing you can type in a live stream chat. And that's why there is an issue with Blade. It's more of an issue with all of the other characters not being Blade Quickshot, if you think about it. Is the meme Alliance Bases finally going to be released? They talked a little bit about Alliance Bases in that interview. They said they're working on some like more permanent ways to like alliances can build up, because they talk about that they've been testing bases in Transformers Forged to Fight. Which, to be honest, Transformers Forged to Fight is actually, it's still quite interesting to follow, because Transformers Forged to Fight has kind of been like a beta for a lot of the new Marvel Contest of Champions features we've seen this year. Like, they do a lot of like testing and concept design and playing around with certain features in that game to see if it works. So yeah, I'm interested, man, super interested to see how stuff continues to develop. But I reckon there's going to be a lot coming next year. By far, you know, they've beefed up the size of the team quite a bit over summer. I imagine they've been training up some of the newer people, getting them familiar with MCOC in the game. So the dev team, man, it's been expanding. I mean, Marvel Contest of Champions has been rolling in a ridiculous amount of money. So you'd imagine so. But for Infinity War, man, it's getting pretty crazy, I would say. It'd be cool if the 5-on-5 PvP wouldn't stop at the Alliance. I would like to team up. Yeah, I'm saying, like, the whole point of what they're trying to do next year, Stanley, is that it's, like, team-based gameplay outside of your Alliance. So it's got nothing to do with Alliance, the stuff that apparently they're working on. So you've got your Alliance stuff, you know, which is pretty integral to the core of the game in terms of, like, player attention and keeping people logging in. But what they're working on is team-based gameplay outside of that. Carnage 2 OP nerf before release. Carnage just needs to be buffed, quick shot. He needs to be buffed. He needs to get regeneration, ability accuracy reduction against all the BS champions. And yeah, he can be loved as well. But I don't know. I feel like it's already champions, you know, ability accuracy reduction and regeneration. Those are the two things at the moment that are pretty damn good. And balls to the walls damage. That's pretty useful. Oh, I know. We're very close to 100k subscribers, lads. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Cut off for 4-star 2017 champion Crystal Arena. Oh gosh, I have no idea. I feel like it's going to be quite high. I would imagine it's going to be in the range of like 12 to 16 million, I would say. I don't know, there's quite a bit of crap, or like stuff that, you know, top grinders have already got, but simultaneously I imagine there's some stuff that quite a lot of people need in that crystal as well. So I would be surprised if it went for less than 12 million, because, you know, some undesirable features just because of the amount of 5-star shards and how easy it is to get points in that arena. Like, they go for like 9 million sometimes. So yeah, 12 million, I don't think it's too out of the question. Is 4-star Yondu trash? No, Yondu's not trash. He's alright, he's pretty good. He's got his heal block. Power, what is it? Power gain reduction based on the amount of debuffs the opponent has. He's got a bit going on for him. But there are other characters that just have a little bit more comparatively speaking. But Yondu's very fun to play. I really like Yondu, man. He's a cool ass dude. How many 5-stars do I have now on Seaton? Or on Whalemelker? On my free-to-play account, I've got 3. On my main account, I think I've got like 30 or something like that. I'm not really too sure of the exact number. It's not the quantity, it's the quality of the 5 stars that count. Anyone can tell you that. How did I feel when Yeet pulled Blade? Dude is so lucky, man. How many crystals did he open? Did he just open 3? He's been having some insane luck, man. Are 4-star rank 3 and below even worth ranking down? No, you want to have every 4-star rank 3, dude, for Arena. Well, ideally every 4-star... If you're just starting to build an account, you want to take all your 4-star champions to 220 for the infinite streak. And try and work on that as quickly as you can. But aside from that, what does it become after that? Wait, let me just quickly calculate. Okay, so I got 3 there. And I think I'm overflowing 1 character. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Right, I'll use Old Man Logan and Superior Iron Man in this one. And then we can go for the 3 top teams here. Yeah, that should be alright. We should be able to win these. Bro, Scarlet Witch worth to awaken. Dude, I love my Scarlet Witch on the free-to-play account. I would say so, my friend. I would say so. Punisher 2099 or Venom Pool? Oh, man. Out of those two, I prefer Punisher 2099. I think he's got a little bit more going on for him than Venom Pool. But Punisher 2099, he's got a lot of utility. He's just not the most amazing character out there. Yee's already opened at least 30 to 40 crystals and used around $300. Damn, man. Did he do a crystal opening video on that 5-star blade? Or was it, because I didn't see anything pop up on my notifications this morning. Or was it just on Twitter, man? Oh my gosh, that's pretty OP quick shot. You saw a video of a 550 blade with Ghost Rider taking off 15% on Labyrinth Rhino. I actually really like fighting Labyrinth Rhino with Gwenpool. It's a fight that I was dreading, but it was so much fun with Gwenpool. Gwenpool is just for the win, man. So damn good. Am I planning on doing a review on Infinity War when it comes out? I've had a lot of requests for, like, Marvel movie reviews. That might be something I do next year. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what I want to do with my YouTube channel, because I've started playing this other game on mobile, but I've totally forgotten the name of it. It's like the PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Oh my gosh. I started playing it yesterday evening, man. It's so much fun. Let me see if I can get up the name. Oh, it's really annoying me. What's it called? Yeah, Rules of Survival. I'm enjoying that so much. That was such a great time. It's like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, but it's for mobile. And I had like a crazy run this morning where I actually managed to like be the last person surviving. I only had 1 kill until it was like the final 5, and then I had to take out like 2 dudes right at the end. Super fun, man. I was like, you know, held up in a shed for a while, just yeah, just on the lookout, man. And then these 2 dudes, as the zone was collapsing, they came closer, managed to pop out, dance around a little bit, pop them off. It was a good time, very good time. So yeah, I might want to do some streams on that where I can, you know, play with subscribers and stuff. But I imagine everyone's going to be sniping me, man. Everyone's going to be hunting me down. But I feel like it'd be quite fun to do. You know, if I can get good at it, then hopefully I can take on the challenge of snipers. Knowing where I am. Rules of Survival. Yeah, it's super fun, man. You can play Rules of Survival on PC as well. Oh, I didn't know that. If I was going on PC, I think Fortnite and PUBG look a little bit better. But I like the idea of, you know, having a game that I can play like that on my iPhone X though. And plus, because I got an iPhone X, like, it looks so good, man. It looks so good. Oh no, it's a little bit unfortunate. I thought I could get in a double, medium, and then full combo. But damn, we're going to take a Carnage Special free here. Start bleeding out for a minimal amount of damage. It's 11 per second. Cap OG for the win, man. Seeing any motivating sayings? Get good or get gone. I think that's my favorite one. That's honestly like something that I hold very, very true. Is, you know, if you can't get good, eventually you will get gone. So, you know, you have to give it your best, get good or get gone. Because if you can't get good, mate, somebody's just gonna get better than you, and they're just gonna totally one-up you. And you're gone, mate. You're gone. So yeah, get good or get gone. That's kind of a very inspirational saying that I live with on the day-to-day, man. Oh, come on, 2-star Wolverine. Let's claw this one back, man. It's a hefty venom, some hefty venom damage there. Just want to slam down this last special too to finish off the fight. I think that should do it. Yeah, just about, boys. He was on a Skype call with Juice and Vex off camera, and then he pulled the 5-star blade. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous luck, man. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That's #1 rule of, like, what is it? Being a YouTuber, man, you never open crystals. Never open crystals off camera. Because if you open a crystal off camera, then it's guaranteed to be an amazing, amazing crystal highlight that is going to, you know, would have got him like, oh gosh, that would have been a good like 50,000 views pulling a 5-star blade. Man, people would have gone crazy for that. It's my favorite character on my free-to-play account. I like my Rogue, I like my Hawkeye, I like Scarlet Witch as well. She's pretty badass. Hey, what's up, Elias? Hope you're doing well. Am I going to invest in Mystic Dispersion? Bro, I already have. I've updated my mastery setup. As you might be able to tell, my units are rinsed, my boy Zach. Have a look at this, though. This is the first tab, offense. We've got the points in Glass Cannon now. 5 out of 5 in Cruelty. Defense, we're still lacking recovery, man, but recovery is so expensive that, yeah, it's going to be a while. And I have to wait till Friday to get the remaining cores. I forgot to purchase the Mystic cores yesterday, so, yeah, one more day till we can have 3 points in there. And I think it'll be a while till we can get that 4th point, but, you know, it's coming along. It's coming along slowly. See, why do I brag about my 5 stars? It gets annoying. I don't really, you know, you need to elaborate on that a little bit, Wally, because I don't remember a time that I've been bragging about my 5-star characters. So yeah, if you could give me a more specific example, I would be happy to address that criticism. But I don't think I've talked about my 5-star champions once on this stream. Want to start uploading MCOC videos? Try and do something a little bit different. That's my advice. If you want to start uploading MCOC YouTube videos, if you want your channel to take off. John, I'm kind of waiting for the release of Marvel Strike Force before I continue doing videos on it, because there's a lot I want to do, but what was it? The viewership and traffic, it's just not really going to be there until the game launches. So yeah, I'm waiting for it to all release so I can get out kind of a nice set of like playing and video guides. I know, I gotta stop bragging about my OP Colossus and Luke Cage. It's too good, man, too good. What are my thoughts on the 4-star Awakening bundle? It's okay if like you're super new and you got a little bit of spare cash and every single Awakening gem is a massive win. But outside of that scenario, I wouldn't say it's too great unless you're a very big blubbery whale. Ah, exactly, James. It's the most ridiculous comment I've ever read. But hopefully, he's going to respond a little bit. When I get Stark Spidey, I immediately think I will get Blade. The luck will end, Seaton. Are you referring to like 3 months ago? Wally Incarnators, dude. I'm just going to tell you, man. You can fuck right off. Like, you're clearly so full of shit today that I feel like people are going to mistake you for a toilet when you walk down the street. So yeah, just get gone, man. Get gone. Seeing 6-star Rhino or 6-star Hulkbuster, please answer. Oh, I prefer a 6-star Rhino, I guess, but the 6-star Hulkbuster, man, that would be one hell of a meme right there, one hell of a meme. So yeah, there's a little bit going on. Yeah, I'm not much of a bragger, man. And if somebody thinks they are, you know, I clearly can't even be asked to waste my time with them. Right, 12 more paths to 100% Act 4. Okay, it's so long, man. It's so long. But you'll get there eventually, my dude. Right, this Juggernaut is one hell of a beefcake. I think we'll just spam the special 1 on Guillotine. Try and get into the special 2, but I think this is going to be a tough fight. Forgot how stacked this dude is. Usually he's not too bad at all to take down with the Scarlet Witch, but I think this is going to be quite a tough one. Especially considering we've already taken a few hits so far. Oh no, it's just a little bit bad. I don't really have a good option for dealing with this Colossus in my some of my backup characters. Oh, it definitely wasn't the best roast kick of all time, man, but just a little bit pissed off, man, when I see somebody that's like been around on the channel for so long span out like a load of bullshit. Right now, man, ain't got time for that. And especially like something that happened, what, like 3 months ago? Dude. I think actually Storm might have been better to use first, because I think with Storm in the Juggernaut matchup, it's quite easy just to push him to special 2. If only I had Storm Awakened, man. I wouldn't mind get Awakening Storm for a 4-star crystal. Again, she's not like the best champion out there, but she'd help me out a lot bit more in terms of my day-to-day. Alright, let's just dodge that. Oh man, we're playing so much better with Storm. There we go, that's him down. One more 5 combo, and we're sorted. Yo, what is up, Dawn? Oh man, this is a super chat train right here. Scene, hope you're well. Either Gwenpool and Starlord both awakened to rank 4. Need to finish Labyrinth of Legends. Who'd be a better rank 5 option? Oh, interesting, interesting. I think overall, for if you got Labyrinth on the mind, Starlord is better for that. But I would say, I'd be very inclined to go for the Gwenpool. I think Gwenpool's a lot more fun to play. And Brian, he did the majority of his Labyrinth run with Gwenpool. So if I had to pick one, I don't know. Starlord, he's still a really, really good option for a lot of stuff. Oh, Don, I'm getting back and forth on this one so much, man. I think I'd probably... I think I'd go for the... I think the Starlord is the right choice. The right choice to go for. Just finished Act 4 while watching your stream. Best way to end that nightmare. Dude, I'm so glad you're done, man. It feels bad 100% completing Act 4. Such a pain in the ass. Hey, what's up, Steve? Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Oh, massive shout out to all the super chats today, man. Oh, and also I need to, update Edgar, man. He's got that $10 super chat, not a $7 one. Guillotine is good for a heal reversal, but what else can she do? When she's awakened, she can regenerate a little bit based off damage done, but it's not really a huge amount. Aside from that, she's just got pretty good damage and a pretty strong bleed. But yeah, nothing too special there. If I don't get Blade, who am I going to rank? 5 Starking on Spider-Man. That's who we're going to go for. Seeing I got Ice Dude, the only featured 5-star from 30 featured crystals. Do you think that I should quit? Oh, I don't think you should quit. But I don't know. I kind of doubt. I doubt that you've opened 30 featured crystals. Do you mean like 15,000 ones? Unless you've been playing for day 1. It's just, 30 featured crystals. That's a pretty hardcore level. And your sentence has a lot of spelling errors in. So yeah, I'm a little bit cynical of that. And it's a bit of a rhetorical question to ask. Love watching your content and so happy to always watch your content. Oh, thank you very much, Darkside. Appreciate that. Ruben, big up, man. So my next goal after I hopefully get Blade, save for future God tier champions. So that we're ready, man. We're ready to pop open that big 5-star stash when they come around. I hate everyone with a 5-star Blade. I'm hunting this dude since day 1 and today nearly 2. Yeah, bro. I feel the same, Stanley. I'm in the exact same boat, bro. Wait now. How many 5-star shards are you on now, Stanley? I'm curious, man. What happened to Resident? He just quit playing, I think. Like, he sold his account, his YouTube account got hacked, apparently, which I was a little bit cynical of. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Any cool videos coming today? Maybe. I'm not too sure. Like, there's a few things I want to work on, but most of the stuff that I'm listing out at the moment is I'm kind of just been mapping out, like, the first, everything that I need to update when it comes to 2018. If I hit 100,000, what kind of video will I upload? I've also been thinking about that, and I still don't really know. I'm having a little bit of a think, man. I opened 1,000 5-star crystals and Duke Blade and Spidey each 500 times. I'm so lucky, thanks, Kabam. You the type to believe that? I don't really think so, Morty. I feel like this, I don't know. Sounds like you've been spending a lot of money on the game. Getting those space coins, man. My last 5-star was Mr. Wet Noodle himself, Lucas Cage. Oh, no. Bro, I feel the pain, man. I feel the pain. Hey, Sean, would I rank for a Duke 5-star Electra? PS, love your videos, man. Hashtag road to 100k. I wouldn't be, you know, I have the policy that I only rank for champions that I classify as God tier. So yeah, I probably wouldn't take Electra up. If she'd be a rank 3, I'd be very happy to have an Awakened Electra rank 3. But on the free-to-play account, I'd rank for an Electra, but not my main account. Depends. Oh, Bence, I need to get some more parody videos done. I just need to get into a proper shits and giggle mood. I feel that Sentry will be God tier from the initial data. He has potential to be a very, very strong champion. I don't know if he could be God tier. That depends on the values. That's really what's gonna, you know, solidify whether or not he's gonna be a champion you want to go for. But I'd be very surprised if Sentry was more overpowered in general than Blade. But hopefully he is, man. Hopefully he's pretty good. That makes sense, Morty. I mean, now that you've explained it there. How would I buff Luke Cage? More damage. Yeah, it would be stuff like, you know, just increase... I'd have, like, all of his debuffs instead of, like, reduce crit damage, which is pretty useless. Change it to, like, ability accuracy reduction. And also make it so that, like, after, like, a special 3 or a special 2 or, you know, holding block, there was some way to, like, reset the cooldown on Indestructible and not have it just this one-time thing. Because I think there's some interesting stuff that can be done with Luke Cage, but, you know, he's just not really got a lot of love at the moment. But if every stack of Exhaustion had, like, a 20% ability accuracy reduction, that'd be a very, very good start. Do I think I'll go for more Greater Gifting Crystals? Probably not, man. They're so terrible. They're really, really awful. So yeah, I think I'm going to give those a very hard pass. What else do we need to get done in terms of arena grinding? I might grind let's grind a little bit in the 3-star arena. Let's get some points in there. Holiday calendar ending tomorrow. Well, you get the T2 Alpha, man, and then it's on to January. The rewards for playing Marvel Contest of Champions this month, man, have been so insane. They've been so incredibly good. Been very, very impressed overall. So yeah, big up for Kabam for doing a pretty decent job, man, this month. 5-star Archangel worth a generic Awakening Gem? I would say so. Pretty decent option. Archangel's an awesome character. I should do a challenge to do a LoL run without any masteries and see, the problem is with, like, LoL challenges is that the enrage timer, you know, you need kind of a rank 4 5-star champion for stuff to be able to one-shot bosses, or else it's just a case of, like, you know, fighting for a few minutes and then the boss enrages and you die. So yeah, there aren't too many interesting challenges that can be done in Labyrinth of Legends and T2, until, like, T2 Alphas become so common that people just don't really care who they use them on. Do I think Hulk that should be bleed resistant like Beast? Like, Hulk doesn't really need much more. I think Hulk's in a fairly good place, to be honest. And there are characters that need you know, are more of a dire need of an overhaul in comparison to Hulk. I actually remember this time last year, like, Hulk was not really that good. He got buffed in 12.0 as well. It's crazy the amount of champions that, like, weren't really, you know, how much has changed in, like, the last 9 months of the game. Like, we've really moved on quite a bit. So I can't wait to see where the game is at this time next year, man. It's going to be tomorrow, the Ego. Keep a lookout, man. Dude, I'm super excited to sit down and edit that tomorrow morning. I've made loads of time during the day to get that compilation done. So yeah, it should be a good time. Notice in Arena Gwenpool dies to any special. She shouldn't die to any special. If it's got multiple hit components, she could die to it, or damage over time effect. But if it's just like one special free that has no additional damage, then she won't die to it, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, Henzo, stuff moves forward like at just such a ridiculous rate, man. It's really interesting to see how much the game just continually develops. But there's a lot to keep up with in Marvel Contest of Champions. I think Luke Cage will win as the worst champion. When I was looking last night, the votes were... Because I checked about 3 or 4 times yesterday evening at, like, hour intervals, and it was bouncing around all over the place. There were 3 champions, though, that it was between, very surprisingly. But I think it's going to come down to the 2 that we were talking about. I reckon it's going to be between today, Colossus and Luke Cage. But I haven't looked at the results yet. I think I might wait until tomorrow. Just allow maximum time for the votes to get in. I feel like the Blade nerf is coming just because everybody is so hyped for him. Any thoughts on that? I don't really think he's a character that necessarily needs to be nerfed. I think just more characters need to be, like, good counters for certain stuff. Because the problem is, Blade just counters all of the crap in the game at the moment. So there just needs to be more utility on top-end champions, which I think we're going to see quite a lot of in the first half of 2018. Oh man, this 3-star cable, man, he has such weenie damage. Such weenie damage, not even upgraded. Hey, what's up, Sam? Dude, pleasure to see you here today, man. Seeing with my Stark, Spidey, Phoenix, and Rogue, I'm going for a Legends run next month. Do you have Stark, Spidey, or rank 5, dude? 5-star rank 5? And you don't want to have Phoenix and Rogue in that team if you want to get a Legends. You'll have to have Blade and Mutant Crit team, I would say. Blade and Mutant Damage team. 5-star rank 5 Spider-Man. All Suicide Masteries. And yeah, all that stuff, man. What were some champions that were god or demigods tier when you started but ended up being rubbish champions? I think Black Widow's gone down quite a bit. Doctor Strange as well. Doctor Strange has got in the bin this year. Who else has gone down quite a bit? I think Cat World War 2, he's gone down a little bit, but not as much as Doctor Strange, comparatively speaking. Scarlet Witch is still really, really good. Nowhere near what she used to be, but, well, she's still pretty good, man. Still pretty good, but she used to be just insane. So overpowered. Your 4-star Stark Spidey is a rank 4. Yeah, bro, you don't want to go for Legends, man, unless you got, like, all the top stuff in the game. I can tell you right now, just to save your time, you will not get a Legends run with a 4-star Stark Enhanced Spider-Man at rank 4 when you're competing with people that have 5-star characters at rank 5. And 4 Suicide Masteries and 30% boosts and iPhone 8s and iPhone X's. Like, Legends is really, it's something for the blubbery whales, man. Just to save you the energy refills on that one. Have I tried I don't have a Medusa, man. I got the, she definitely works against the Final Ultron in 5.4. 100% can confirm. I've watched so many videos of it. You just need to get, like, either one special one-off, and then just keep on chaining the special free. Or, you know, if you wanna gamble and go in for the, you know, potential of getting evaded, or triggering a very annoying, buff, then yeah, you can parry in special one. But yeah, be very careful playing Medusa against Ultron, but as soon as you can get that full armor shatter off, like, it's easy fight, easy life. I was thinking of going back and maybe doing a free star kill video, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, I remember Quickshot. I was trying to figure out, actually, like, looking at my last year's survey of, like, you know, the worst champion over every single class, why Colossus wasn't voted over Old Man Logan, and I think it was, you know, the willpower scaling in 12.0, and also everybody used to be really hype about Colossus, because Colossus used to be one of the key components for the highest crit team synergy in the game, which, you know, everybody was trying to get to use with the Scarlet Witch. So Colossus, a 4-star one, didn't used to be that bad. Back in the day, man, back in the day. But now, nobody really cares about those synergy teams too much anymore. It's all about the X-Men one for a little bit of stat diversity. Yo, what's up, Steecher, man? Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Playing Act 5, Chapter 4 right now and having a hard time not throwing my phone out the window. Some serious BS stuff going on here. There's not too much BS. I think there's definitely some stuff that's really annoying. I think that one of the fights that really stood out to me, I think the immunities lane in 5.4 or 0.5, I can see people struggling on that. The All or Nothing Ant-Man, the Masochism lane in MODOK. There are a few bad lanes, but for the majority of it wasn't too bad as far as I remember. Like, I didn't have any fights where I was like, this feels really, really unfair, but simultaneously, I think if you don't have the majority of the God tier champions, there are fights and there are matchups that are really, really going to screw you over. So I can understand the perspective there. Old Man Logan is so trash, had to vote for him. Why not, man? I think Colossus has really, you know, overtaken Old Man Logan as the ultimate dud mutant character at the moment. So I have the Stark Spider-Man opening in January. Oh man, very slow mods there, Metal Sonic dude, but best of luck. Oh, Steejo, man. Night Carnage is a pain in the ass to deal with. Auto-evade champions, just hell in general. Any good tips for the Masochism paths? I think I used a lot of Archangel on Masochism paths. For Masochism and Buffet paths, if it can be bleed or poisoned, he works really well. Apart from that, it's just kind of high damage output champions and try to intercept and not debuff as much as possible. Can I complete Act 500% with 440 champions? Would it be possible? It'd be a very big challenge. You wouldn't need to do Act 5 100% with 440 champions, because once you've done like Act 5, the initial clear through, you get like 6 T4CC, so you're pretty much bound by that point. In terms of your general progression, to have probably about 2 to 3 characters at you know, 440, and this is a very worst case scenario, because there's just so much like T4CC you get nowadays from doing stuff like Master Mode and Uncollected Difficulty and Heroic, and just kind of logging in, man. The calendars have been pretty insane this month. I think there's been like 2 fully formed T4CC and like tons of fragments and stuff knocking about. Like, there's so much T4CC being dished out in comparison to when I started playing the game. So I think it's very hard to get to something like the end of Act 5 and not have at least a couple of champions ready to take up. But completion of Act 5 is definitely possible if you have the right characters at rank 4, level 40. But I think for the average person, you know, if you're going for Act 5 full completion, you probably want a team of mostly rank 5, level 50 characters. Because I think the MODOK and Mephisto and Final Ultron are just a massive, massive pain in the ass to deal with. And they are going to be some of the biggest challenges for people pushing past that. But if you can push past the Collector, like those fights, you can push past them as well. Alright, let's fire this special one off. We're going to get the stun. Oh, unfortunately not. There we go, not too bad. Oh man, did I use my top characters? I think I did accidentally by habit. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Right, we'll go build up the streak a little bit more. What I think of that 4-star Awakening Gem bundle, I think it's good. Good. I think it's okay. If you are fairly new to the game, you got a little bit of spare cash, and like every single gem would be a potential win for the future of you playing Marvel Contest of Champions. I think in that scenario, then it's a pretty alright offer. But, you know, if you have, like, let's say, like, 50% of the God tier champions awakened and, like, half the gems are going to be useless, then I wouldn't bother going for it. What's that? I used to go to Super Gaming Family for advice. He'd say, Luke Cage and Colossus are really fun to play and are so amazing. Star-Lord ain't great because by the time you ramp up your combo, you're dead. What? Man. SGF, man. He had some weird-ass advice back in the day. Yeah, I remember his first, like, 550 character was Colossus, right? Oh, gosh. Shudder, man. Shudder at that. I'm at 91k 5-star shards right now, but I may whale out for Sentry if he's super good. Also have a 5-star Science Awakening gem. Damn. Yeah, bro. I'm keeping an eye on that Sentry for sure. I want to, you know, even if he's not, like, the best champion, but he's pretty good, if he looks like he'll be a character that can get me through a first run of Labyrinth, then I'll probably go for him on Whale Milker. If not, I might save up for, like, Killmonger or Gladiator Hulk. But I'm desperate, man. I'm desperate to pop open a 5-star crystal. Because I need a good rank 4 champion. Yo, what's up, Emma, man? Hope you're doing well. I totally gave up on my first account because I saved up 45,000 5-star shards for the Archangel feature crystals and got Colossus twice in Hulkbuster. Damn, man, that is some savage luck there. You know, I feel your pain a lot on the free-to-play account. Because, you know, I got 30k, well, 30k shards so far that I've opened. It's got a load of crap. Saved up to 52k total, but they're getting much easier to get now. But I imagine, like, grinding that, man, before Archangel's release was devastating. Must have taken you so long. I guarantee Killmonger will be OP. Any weak Marvel hero in the comics is OP in game. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. There's certainly, yeah, there's just certainly no correlation to the power level of the, what is it, Marvel Cinematic or comic book universe when it comes to MCOC. Just went into the veteran bracket, so I'm never awakening that Star-Lord when he comes back. He shouldn't be too bad when he comes back, Steve Joe. Like, I reckon you're probably looking at, like, about 3 million points to get. Which isn't too bad, man. Isn't too bad. Once he comes back in mid-January, I don't know, you might stand a chance at it. But yeah, man, you got definitely robbed by the server maintenance, for sure. Some serious BS, man. Yeah, I reckon Killmonger and Black Panther, Civil War, they're going to have some interesting synergies together. I think you're right there, Basilio. How do I handle waiting until February to open 5-star crystals? Haven't opened them since October. You just don't open them, man. You just go, oh, like, what else am I going to get? What do I care about right now? And the only thing I care about, man, is Blade. That's why I'm waiting, fam. Should willpower be a priority? Nah, man, willpower's not even that great anymore. Like, the only time that, in my opinion, that you need to, you know, or want to get willpower is if you are running Suicide Masteries for a Legends run. If you're running Suicide Masteries just for farming Arena, then, yeah, you can, like, not use willpower if you don't want to. Because you should be able to finish every fight before, you know, like, before you're even close to dying. So they're not even a huge problem for arena grinding. It's just if you want to play, like, general day-to-day with Suicide Masteries, or go for a Legends run with Suicide Masteries, then you gotta invest in willpower. But if you're not that bothered, hey, just, yeah, don't worry about it. Pulled a 5-star King Groot, not sure what to do with him. Any advice would help a lot. I've got one as well, Chris. I don't really think there's a great use for King Groot at the moment, if I'm honest, dude. He's just not very good Alliance War Defender, very easy to fight. If you get him Awaken, like, he's got some alright regeneration, but he's just inferior. Like, as a bleed immune character with regeneration, he's immune to, inferior to Ghost Rider in every single way. Like, Ghost Rider has so much more going on for him. So yeah, I want King Groot to be better. Like, I think he needs a little bit of a buff. I feel like they undershot a little bit when it came to, you know, what King Groot can do. Which mastery for a daily player is a must max out? I'd look at my mastery setup guide that I published earlier this month, Matthew, just to see which mastery setups I was running on the main and free-to-play account. Should I do with a 5-star Spider-Gwen? I don't know, man. Take her up to rank 2. That's pretty much it. Or, you know, if T4 basics are still pretty rare, leave her at rank 1 for a while. Nah, man, Brutal DLX uses him for map 6. Was cool to see that guy in use when he was in my battle group. Yeah, but if he had a Ghost Rider rank 4, would be a much, much better option overall. Right, quick shot. Is there any scenario or matchup where King Groot would be better than a Ghost Rider? Can't really think of one. I think for all-around map 6 gameplay, Ghost Rider, he's just the MVP, man. He's the boy. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that, the DHR. See, now how far should I take an unjeep 5-star magic? You can take her up to rank 3 if you want. Rank 2 is where mine sits at the moment. I took the 4-star awakened one up over the what is it? The 5-star unawakened one. And I feel like that was the right decision. Okay, how many more champions do I have? So we have Venerable Iron Man, Joe Fixit, Moon Knight, Luke Cage, Winter Soldier. I'll do one more round with, I think, these 3 characters, and then we'll do the other ones. Do I know who the January login champion is? I feel like it's going to be Morningstar. That would be my guess for who the January login champion will turn out to be. Morningstar or Mephisto. I don't think they're going to give out Blade. I'd be very surprised, very happy if they gave out everyone a 3-star Blade. I feel like it's going to be Freestyle Morningstar. But Morningstar's actually super interesting, because I've seen some people that have, you know, taken Morningstar up to rank 5 as a 5-star, and then got into Labyrinth of Legends, and just had so much fun. She seems actually pretty interesting. I think the tactic for Morningstar and Labyrinth of Legends is just do Red Hulk. You have to, like, fight him, I think it's like 4 times or 5 times. I think it's 5 times actually. I think you go in with like a full like max damage synergy, and you die to Red Hulk like 4 times so that you can just keep on building up souls. Because, you know, Morningstar is only a super good champion to play where you can get to like 4 souls plus. So yeah, you just, you know, go in, soul capture on Red Hulk, quit the fight, rinse and repeat until you've got 5 souls, and then you just nuke everything down, man. Very interesting, because then you've got the lifesteal on pretty much every fight, and that's super useful to have. So I'm enjoying seeing a lot of the high-end Morningstar gameplay. You know, I was thinking about maybe taking a Morningstar up to rank 4 if we were to get that character, but no, it should have to be awakened, because I quite like Morningstar actually. I might level my 4-star one up and max her out. Because Morningstar, when the content creator program came around, I had so much fun playing Morningstar, man. She's really cool. And I think especially in any scenario where you can like boost her up, jack up her damage, like there is an insane amount of potential with that character. Oh, thank you very much, Olm. I appreciate that, dude. Oh, Derek, that's a pretty meaty synergy there, my friend. I like it. Oh, John, dude, best luck with those Blade feature crystals, man. How many shards have you saved up so far? Yeah, Morningstar, or on certain nodes, Patrick, just absolutely destroys, man. Do I foresee Archangel being nerfed? Not really. I think Archangel, he's in a fairly good spot. Because, you know, if they want to nerf Archangel, they just make more bleed and poison immune characters. Or more stun immune nodes. Morningstar is a synergy beast for me. Watch out for Magic coming for those Legends titles. Damn, yeah. What's the synergy with Morningstar? It's the additional crit, right, on when you have Limbo active on Magic. Which, you know, if you have Mystic Dispersion and are fighting somebody with buffs, that's pretty much all the time, right? It's pretty decent. Pretty damn decent. See, you got Hella, Hood, X23, Angela, 4-star. Who should I take to rank 4? But I have 5-star. Storm, Iron Man, Drax, Ronan, all on Jeep. Okay, so are your 4-stars? I don't know, they're all good options for various reasons. Unduped, oh my god, they're all... Oh, James, you have so many great options there, man. I'd probably invest out of those characters, maybe in getting Angela and Hella up, just because I really, really like the combo of both of those characters and the synergies that they provide with each other. So yeah, I'd probably focus on taking those two up, but then you have the utility with Hood, and you have the damage and a little bit of regeneration with X23. They're all good options, man. All really, really good options. Yeah, it's up to you, man. Up to you. But I wouldn't worry about your 5-star characters for now, because I'd say your 4-stars are much, much better. So I'd focus on getting them up to rank 4 and using your T4 basic on them over your 5-stars. But I think your best 5-star is the guy Drax. Currently sitting on 26k, but you're working on uncollected and master mode. Oh, you getting there, my dude. You'll have, look, you'll probably, I reckon you'll have about four, maybe 5 tries by the time it comes around. If you still got Act 5 stuff to do as well. There's a lot of, you know, 5-star shards for doing 100% in Act 5. Should I rank up 5-star Hawkeye or 4-star Gwenpool? They're both pretty good options, man. I'd say the Gwenpool's a little bit better overall, but if you need the Hawkeye for power control, if that's something that you're desiring quite a bit, he's pretty decent to take up. Alright, let's do a short one combo here. Let's get the stun off. Pretty good chance to pop. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Oh, thank you very much, ETA. I appreciate that. How much is it to rank a 4-star to 550? Like, in terms of materials? It's maybe like 5 T5 basics and 3 T4 CC. Like 200,000 gold, I think, as well. It's quite expensive, gold-wise. But stuff like the Gold Realm this month, you want to make sure, you know, you're taking advantage of, or, well, it's not the Gold Realm, it's the Halls of Fortune, should I say. Oh no, we're getting so close. Maybe should have gone for a double medium now. Oh well, we can survive this. It's not a huge deal. There we go. Oh, James, I saw it yesterday, man. Legacy tagged me on Twitter, bro. Luckiest guy, I'm telling you. Is Falcon really that bad of a skill champion? He just doesn't have much going for him. That's his problem. Haven't even touched 5.4 yet. A little worried about doing it since I'll have T2 Alpha in the overflow. Ah, that makes sense, man. Makes sense. I can understand that. What if I get Blade, then rank 5 him, and then he gets nerfed? I assume if Blade gets nerfed, they'll issue rank down tickets, so then I can just rank up Stark and on Spider-Man. What's that? Just saw Brian Grant's video on maxing out Sig level on all of his 2-stars. Damn, man, are you on the same page too? I'm very close to it. But I don't grind as much Arena as Brian does, so I'm a little bit behind. I think I'm a good, I think, well, I haven't really been grinding much Arena, if any at all, on Seaton recently. So yeah, I'd say I'm still like a good 3 or 4 months away from doing that. But I'm getting close, man. I'm getting very close. I've got probably about 50 to 60% of all my 2-star characters maxed out. But again, Brian, man, he's living that free-to-play life. He's grinding like mad. Do I still accept greater gifting crystals? Hey, my guy, thank you so much for the offer. But, I don't really, you know, I appreciate it, man. But I'm not too sure I really need any more on Seat, man. I've opened so many this year. And I feel like they're just not, like, I haven't really felt like I've got great value from many of them. So yeah, I really appreciate the offer, Hannah. Really appreciate the super chat. But I'm going to very politely decline. Save your units, man. Spend them on yourself. But I appreciate it, my guy. Thank you very much for the offer. Hey, what's up, Mr. Daily News? Hope you're doing well. We got 4 stars from my logging crystal. I've only ever got 1 4-star from a logging crystal, and that was 4-star Howard the Duck. I think that was in, like, February last year. I think it's the end of February. Great times, man. Great times. Would I grind for a really good featured? Maybe. If it was like a game-changing one on it, it's really the time, to be honest. And I don't find there are a lot of free-day periods where, you know, I don't have to, like, go out and do, you know, spend time with my girlfriend, or have, like, an important business meeting, or have, like, an evening where I'm going out with a friend to dinner. So, yeah, just don't really have the time, to be honest, to sit down and grind out those featured champions. That's because the new ones, they go for, like, 20 million, man. That's so much time. Just can't be asked. I'd rather, like, just, you know, if it's a really hyped champion, I'll go for 5-star feature gambles. But aside from that, not a huge amount of motivation. Big plans for New Year's Eve. Oh, I got a pretty nice party to go to tomorrow. My friend Stuart, his parents are away, so he's having a massive house party tomorrow. It's going to be a proper sick time. And then my girlfriend, she's hosting, like, an event at her work and has to do, like, all the catering for it. And she's going to be done till, like, 2 AM. So, yeah, she's going to maybe come to the party for a little bit after she's done with work. And then pick me up, man. So, she's just the absolute New Year's Eve MVP. So, got big up, man. Should I go for 5-star Sentry? I don't know yet, bro. Gonna have to wait and see if he's any good, and then make your decision based off that. Just wait a few days, man. Wait a few days. Thank you very much, Lucifer. Appreciate it. What's the time? Oh, what's the time over here? Just past 5 o'clock in the evening, man. It's getting on a little bit. Hey, see, I need your expertise, but I recommend an unduped Dr. Voodoo or Dupe Nebula as second 455 champion. First is Starkey. I have T2 Alpha and Overflow. I definitely take up the unduped Dr. Voodoo over the Nebula. But, you know, if you've got T2 Alpha expiring, then yeah, I get the Voodoo up for the future. Because Nebula, I just haven't really seen any great uses for Nebula. So yeah, I don't think Nebula's really rank 4 worthy, but I can tell you when Dr. Voodoo, he's awakened, definite rank 4 worthy champion. But Dr. Voodoo, he really sucks to play unless you have him unawakened, which I'm sure you're already fully aware of. So yeah, I take up the Dr. Voodoo for the future, man. Because that's kind of what I'm gonna be doing in a few weeks with my Ghost Rider. Do I think Void will be playable? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will be, man. We'll have to see. Have I ever seen Game of Thrones? Of course I have, man. I'm all up to date on Game of Thrones. I've watched it all, I think, about 4 times now. Do I think Kabam is going to change the arena bracket system? Yeah, I'd like to see it change next year. Have, you know, more brackets. I do agree that it's very unfair for people that have been playing 2 months to be matched with people that you know, been playing for 3 and a bit years. Because there is a substantial, significant difference in the rosters. But at the same time, like, for the 4-star basic champions, the cutoffs for those have just been going down and down and down. They're so cheap to get nowadays. Not many people are too fussed about them. So yeah, in a way, it's getting easier to get certain champions, but if it's a hype character, like, you know, new play, if you've been playing under a year, you really don't stand a chance, I would say. Problem is, I'll need that Awakening Gem for 5.4 for my Blade when I pull him. That's it, man. Have you already done 5.4, Falcon? Yeah, you just got to keep an eye out for those 5-star Awakening Gems, really. But yeah, just have the Voodoo up at rank 4 for the future. Any tips on the Power Gain chapter and Road to the Labyrinth? My 4-star Magic rank 4 is my only hope there. Yeah, I was going to say, like, your Magic is probably the best option for that, Colin. Just got to have Magic and play very well in that chapter. That one is a massive pain in the ass. Got other options like, you know, Scarlet Witch, I think is a little bit too unreliable to work nowadays. But also like Rogue, Hawkeye, if you have any of those characters, Dr. Octopus, Dormammu's pretty good. If you have any of those at rank 4, just load up with any form of power control that you can find. Also potentially Iceman as well. You could tank some special freeze, but it's probably much better and more efficient to power control than tank all the special freeze. Do I think by the end of 2018 I'll be over 1 million subs? I don't think so, but I hope that I've got a nice little second channel with a lot more banter. Because I feel like I just need something that is I need a creative outlet that is just kind of essentially me pissing about a little bit more. Just something I can have, you know, do some weird stuff with, man. Have a little bit of fun with. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Right, I'm going to switch over to my main account just quickly because I need to do the MODOK labs. So we're just going to go ahead. Let me just quickly hide my screen while I log off and ping over. Let's go for that. And there we go. I really like this feature that, you know, it just, if you open the game and you're not logged in, you can just tap on the loading screen and then it'll connect to whatever account is connected to your iTunes account. It's perfect, man. Perfect. It's quick, super quick from flicking back and forth from devices. Any tips from Master Mode Voodoo Skull? That one is essentially, you just got to survive, man. Survive, bait out the special 1, bait out the special 2. They're both, you can bait and evade both of them. The special 1's definitely easy to evade, though. Special 2 is all about the timing on it. Alright, where was I in this? Oh yeah, I was auto-fighting this morning. Doing a little bit of heroic. 100%, man. It's so tedious, but it has to be done. Just got it on auto fight. Can have it on auto fight actually, just while we answer some questions and stuff. So take my unduped Spidey Classic to 5-star rank 3 for the raw damage. It depends what other science options you have, man. You might not want to be in a rush to do that with a lot of science characters coming out next year that could potentially be like game-changingly good. So I'd wait a little bit, unless you really need Spider-Man up at rank 3 for the raw damage. I think there are better options to potentially save for. Morningstar 5-star good pull. Yeah, not too bad, man. Doesn't need to be good to be awakened. Very popular champion. Well, not very popular, but I think she's like a quirky popular character. But only good when you can play her at like scenarios where you can generate 4 souls. But you need to do a little bit of looking into, you know, Morningstar and how the champion is played. I know it sounds crazy, but Master Mode being trash has made it not fun anymore. I think a lot of the fun has shifted toward uncollected difficulty for me, Derek. Because Master Mode, really, like, everything is trash, man, apart from the bosses. The bosses are still the exact same difficulty, but everything else is just a face roll fiesta. EMP dude, why am I ignoring you? Well, it's because you're typing comments like that. I'll continue to ignore you if you do. Maybe ban you as well. Because I don't really have time for that, my friend. Would I be interested in some 550 can gameplay? I appreciate the offer, but I'm good, man. I'm good. I've seen some can gameplay. It's not really that impressive. Its damage output just seems to be very terrible. I've no options for it, but I already have a 4-star dupe Spidey Classic rank 5 in Alliance War Defense. Yeah, I wouldn't be in any rush to, Patrick. I mean, you can if there's nobody else to use it on, and you don't feel like you want to go for like Sentry or Void or Gladiator Hulk. But I'd maybe save the resources. But if you're majorly overflowing, then yeah, be a little bit inclined to. Oh man, Derek, you know it. It's the biggest face roll fiesta out there. Hey, what's up, Andre? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Cena, you saving 5-star shards for Blade? Yeah, I am, man. I got like 130k already. Cian, your run with Milk the Whales was awesome on Act 4. Oh, Whale Milker. Oh, it's good fun, man. Gonna finish it off, maybe today 100%. A little bit later. Oh, yeah, Ravi, I got your message about that. I'm not really interested in a video like that, if I'm honest. Got a Green Goblin 4-star from a premium. Oh, not too bad, man. Congrats on that. Yeah, I heard his power controls pretty interesting. I appreciate the offer, man. Honestly, don't see any champion worse than Groot. Oh, Marcel, you've been out banging on about Groot for ages. Yeah, Groot's pretty bad, man. He's still quite good in low tier Alliance War defense, though. That's his one saving grace. Is if, you know, it's your first month of playing the game, and you get him, you can put him on Alliance War defense, and he'll kill some noobs. But that's pretty much it. You have more shards that... Oh, I reckon Brian Grant's going to overtake me, man, in 5-star shards. Dude grinds arena like a madman. He's too hardcore, man. Way too hardcore. Yeah, I appreciate that offer drop, lol, but I'm going to... I'll pass on that one. Pretty tough champions there. I know, man. These are some very, very devastating matchups. What are the results of the worst champion survey? I think I'll probably announce them tomorrow, man. I want to give a little bit more time because votes are still coming in today. So waiting a little bit more before we see exactly, you know, who is going to be crowned the worst champion of 2017. I'm going to live stream the Blade Crystal opening. Patrick, you damn well know it, man. I'm going to go straight in there with the live stream. I am... there's a part of me that's really looking forward to it. There's a part of me that's shitting my pants. It's a little bit of both. A little bit of both. Can you give me condolences as I opened 2 5-star features and got Spider-Gwen and Ant-Man? I went for Doc Ock. Oh, no, Jason. Dude, my condolences. It's not very good. Not very good at all. Any uses for Kamala Khan? She gains Fury and is poison immune. Have pulled her 3 times as a 5-star. She seems very meh. Not really. When you look at other cosmic champions that are poison immune, or, you know, a character like Hulk that's also poison immune, or Iceman, you know, Kamala Khan becomes very, very redundant in comparison to the other options available that are poison immune. So yeah, she can warm your bench, my friend. You shall not give Blade. Okay, well, I'm having my future predicted by somebody that can't even type a sentence, so, you know, I feel like I'm not really gonna follow that one or take it to heart too much. Would it be better to bring 2 main champions for easy lol path or focus on synergies for 1? Depends which, you know, is your main damage dealer. Yeah, just very, very much depends. If you've got a character like Starknard's Spider-Man or Star-Lord that is just good for pretty much everything, just go all in. Hey, what's up, Rachel? I love your videos, and right now I'm healing from foot/toe surgery, and watching your videos makes me feel better, so thank you for streaming right now. Oh, Rachel, big up. Thank you very much. Hope you get better soon. Is it time for me to find a new alliance? We still are on map 3 and map 2. Also, everyone except me and 2 others thinks that war doesn't matter. To be honest, war, like, doesn't matter too much at the moment. The rewards are very, very terrible for the current state of the game. So I'm kind of inclined to agree with that perspective, but... you know, war matters as much as you want it to matter. But I think the main thing is Alliance Quest to focus on. And if you want to push toward the endgame of Marvel Contest of Champions, you need an alliance that is, like, regularly trying to push for upgrades in Map 5. Because Map 5 is where you get the big stack of T4 CC knocking about. Has anything disturbed you in your live streams? E.g., mum coming in and giving you a kiss. Well, I'm not too sure what relationship you have with your mother, but no, mine wouldn't dare do that. But what have I had? I had my granddad once. He, like, it was summer and my door was open and kind of the, like, blind on my studio was a little bit up, and he kind of poked his head under while I was mid-live stream, and that scared the shit out of me. I was very, very terrified. I didn't even know he was in the house, man, and I just see, like, I look to my right and I just see this head just sticking out under, so it was a bit of an initial shock. I jumped a little bit and then turned off the camera for a few minutes while I went and chatted to him. But yeah, man, that's the only time that I've been a little bit concerned. See, I got a 5-star, nice Cyclops. He's not really that useful until, well, even when you get him awakened, he's just got some okay damage. That's really about it. Doesn't have a whole lot going on for him. We've had, what is it? My cats occasionally come in, man. Occasionally come in and chill, but that was mainly during the summer when I had the door open. It's way too cold to have the door open at the moment. Because it's just, oh man, it's getting very, very close to 0, like, every evening. Okay, so we've got Gambler's Fate and Life Transfer. How much do you want to bet that we're going to Gambler's Fate our way into Heal Block, man, and just have like a 2% degeneration? Oh no, we got Bleed. Okay, that's okay. That's actually better than Heal Block, because with Life Transfer we can just heal that damage back anyway. So it's not too bad. I like this Colossus. Is it worth building up the charges? Maybe. Oh no. Right, maybe let's not faff around too much building up charges. There we go. Right, not too bad. Starking on Spider-Man for the win. I'm still low with only 150k rating, but they can't complete map 3 all 3 times. I mean, it's really down to like coordination, activity, and having like 30 other players that can play MCOC at a fairly decent level, which is very, very hard to find. And very hard to grow from a new alliance. Who do I want to use for Mephisto? I feel like Gwenpool, maybe? Just 200% attack. Actually, wait, 200% attack and double power gain. Yeah, that's just not going to end well, is it? Okay, I think this is a little bit better. He's still got enhanced energy damage, but we were just going to get wrecked, man. With 200% attack, Aura of Incineration would have hit so hard. And yeah, constant chain on there. So yeah, let's go in like this. Spay out those special ones. And hopefully not fail for the next one. That'd be fantastic. Make that happen. What? Not too sure what's happening today. I don't usually fail at that special one. It's got some weird ass timing though. Okay, there we go. We got it that time. I think I just maybe wasn't doing that like secondary dash back when he fires that off just to get fully out the way. Right, I'm just going to keep on blitzing him while he's only got 1 stack of that. Oh, I can't believe we rolled Mephisto, man. Why didn't I just use my Iceman for this? I'm not too sure. Maybe I like to go balls to the walls. Might be the reason. Right, let's just fire this off. I think this should be enough if we hit, yeah, 12% damage bonus. Is this going to be enough? Maybe? Hey, just about, boys. Just about. Seeing you grinding for any of the arenas. Not really on my main account. Doing a little bit of arena grinding on the free-to-play account just because I need the units, mainly. Okay, we got Red Hawk, Power Drain, Poison Vulnerability. He's poison immune anyway. Okay, let's just go for Gwenpool on this one. Which one first, Cruelty or Precision? Definitely Precision before you get Cruelty. More crits, and then beef up the crit damage. But those are two, like, fantastic masteries to get. Like, Cruelty makes... They both make so much difference. But I forgot, like, how effective overall the Cruelty mastery is. Like, it's just so fantastic. Like, I've noticed, since I got on my free-to-play account, like, a week and a bit ago, I've noticed a really, really big difference in a lot of my damage output for various characters. Do I think Kabam will lower the drop rate when Blades will be available and featured? I hope they don't, and hopefully drop rate's going to be fully transparent by then, so we can see if they do. Imagine if Analyzer had God tier champions, he'd win the video game. Well, maybe he would. But Analyzer, I love Analyzer, but he doesn't really go for very good featured characters. I think he just likes going for the Marvel characters that he likes, instead of the ones that are, you know, quote-unquote the best. He's had some very, very peculiar featured openings in the past. But Analyzer, man, I'm not really too sure what that guy's doing nowadays. I've seen him do it, like, a few live streams and stuff. But I like the old, hopefully there's going to be a nice, like, a Tromination video before the end of the year pop up. I think a lot of people have been very, very busy over Christmas with relatives and stuff. So not been able to keep up with the uploads. But I think also, Analyzer has had some of the worst featured luck in history. I forgot which featured 5-star he got. Did he get Kingpin? Was that the one where he got the CEO luck on? Oh man, we got stunned at just the wrong time there. Exactly. Analyzer, you know, he's the kind of guy that is so good at this video game that he doesn't need to go for these quote-unquote god-tier champions. He does whatever he wants, man, and still wins. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Oh, but Kingpin, man. Some legit trash right there. Oh, my instant evade bug. Bro. Screw this Ultron, man. Oh no, I thought he was going to evade. Okay, that was the evade. The attack after. I should have expected that. Hopefully this is going to be enough. Oh, I thought he was going to evade that again, man. There we go. Not too bad. Hey, what's up, Jared? Thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Spun a 4-star crystal, thought I was going to land on a Stark Spider-Man and rolled over to a Captain Marvel. It's not really what you want, is it, my friend? Not really what you want. That 4-star Stark Spidey-Man, he's just such a beast. Okay, right, let's try this Venom Pool with Iceman, just to save any rerolls here. This guy is going to start with 2 bars of power, fairly easy to deal with, and then it's Bleeding Caltrop, so this dude just has all unblockable special attacks. Just got to be a little bit careful of, but I'll just get to that special too, and that's pretty easy to deal with. Right, there we go. Expert MODOK's lap, man, straight in the bin. What I think about Thor Ragnarok as a 5-star to rank 4, I would say probably not, unless you need him for prestige, because apparently, unless you are aware that you don't want to use him for Labyrinth of Legends, because he doesn't have the attack as a rank 4 character, even with like 4 synergies, to extend the enrage timer in Labyrinth, which is something that I learned like a few weeks after doing all my Thor Ragnarok reviews and stuff. Just so annoying, man, so annoying, because he is like the perfect champion if he could extend the enrage timer as like a viable alternative. But if you want to use him for, I don't really know actually where you could use it. I would, like, I've seen a few people take him up for prestige. And if you really like the character, he's not too bad. But I think there are better options out there, I would say. My opinions on Miles Morales. He's a good line sword defender. That's pretty much it, man. Already a great champion to play. I don't really like playing any champion with a high auto-evade chance. It gets very, very annoying. Oh, yes! Auto-evade. Saved, man. Saved. The Stark Spidey auto evade sometimes can really be the clutch MVP you need. The Real Deal is doing his LOL run Monday. Am I going to stop by? Maybe if I see it live, yeah, I might tune in. But Monday, I'm probably going to be quite a state on Monday. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. If it pops up, man, I'll have a little bit of a look out for it. Think Stark Spider-Man is a waste? Oh, well, you know, thank you for your wonderful argument as to why Stark Spider-Man is quote-unquote a waste, whatever that means. I mean, that's a really great perspective to add in there. I think that comment was a waste. It was a waste of your time. It's a waste of everybody's time, man. Oh, gosh. Why does every MODOK's lab end in Cosmic? It's got a certain order to it, my friend. It's what is it? It's Mutant, Mystic, Science, Skill, Tech, Cosmic. Same order every single time. Yeah, I'll look out for it, The Real Deal. Dude, just tweet me, like, when you're going live, and if I am not in the middle of a live stream or anything like that, I'll stop by, dude. Five-star Archangel. Cool, man. Cool. Congrats. EMP dude says, I think Classic Cap is the best champion in the game. Wow. Okay, so that was the guy that said, I don't think Stark Spidey is that great. Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing your Labyrinth of Legends run with your 5-star Captain America Classic. I'm sure it's going to be a really, really good time. I'll be there on the live stream, commenting that Stark Spidey is the best champion in the game. Where is it that you go to for that Marvel event? Oh, that was New York Comic Con, bro. It was in the title of the description. It was in the title of the video. Hey, Cian, I just bought a 4-star Stark Spider-Man, Medusa, Vulture, and Best Yet. What? Damn, US, you getting some crazy luck, man. Crazy luck. Oh, Cian, I don't think you think that at all, man. I think you're just trying to get a little bit of attention, my guy. Am I gonna get a stuffed bear like the Analyzer? I'm not really aware of Analyzer's stuffed bear situation, if I'm honest. Pulled a 5-star Cable yesterday, and my ally mate pulled a 5-star Dormammu. Not too bad at all. Right, what do I have knocking about in my inbox? Oh yeah, got a couple of energy refills. That's pretty awesome. Right, let's just auto play some heroic, man. I need to finish all this stuff off. Might as well get it done. Using Stark and Archangel, damn, The Real Deal. That's gonna be a very, very good combo. You gonna fly? Is it your first Labyrinth run? Yeah, tomorrow. I think you want to fly through, my dude. Opinion. Oh, well, that's a lot of capital letters there in Magic Music. Opinion on Rhino. He's alright Alliance War Defender, man. It's pretty fun to play as well, but he's not really that great. Did I see? Yeah, I saw Brian Grant got the 4-star more Lion Fist yesterday, man. He's so lucky. Well, he wasn't lucky with the 3-star one. It took him ages to get that. But to be honest, he did do a pretty chunky opening for the 4-star Immortal Lion Fist. Been saving up those 3-star crystals for a very, very long time. So yeah, big shout out. First 2 5-stars have been Spider-Gwen, then 4 Jane Foster. Oh man, it's not the kind of luck you want to see, man. Feels bad. Opinion on Elektra. Elektra's alright. I quite like Elektra. She's in my demigod tier. Nice ability accuracy reduction when the opponent is debuffed. Got some pretty nice damage. Very nice for finishing off some fights with her assassin's ability. So yeah, I like Elektra, man. Oh, the real deal. You're gonna sail through, man. If you got both of those champions at rank 4, I'm assuming. Like, what is it? Magic and Ant-Man would be a treat to do. Absolute treat with that 5-star Archangel. It's gonna be the best time, man. If I had a choice between Iceman and Archangel, who would I dupe first? Definitely Archangel, man. Archangel's awakened ability is significantly more valuable in comparisons to Iceman's awakened ability. Too much Blade Talk has destroyed a certain forum. Too much Blade Talk has destroyed every forum, man. There's so much Blade Talk everywhere, all over Reddit. I think people hate Blade just because how much people talk about him now. He's becoming like the new Scarlet Witch, not in terms of like exactly how crazy godly OP he is, but just in terms of how much people won't shut up about him. Myself included, man. I can't say that I'm you know, I'm any better or any worse. But that's the plan, man. If you want to win the game, you get that 5-star blade. That's how you do it. That's the truth. Hey, seeing any tips on farming 5-star crystals? Got to get that blade. I'll have like a fully updated guide, but it's just really do all of the things, man. Being an active alliance, I'll have a guide, man, because there are a lot of different ways to do it. Yo, what's up, her, dude? It's a pleasure to see you on the channel today. You managed to 565 your blade yesterday. Oh, man. You jacked up that Wesley Snipes, my boy. Good luck with the blade opening in February and have an awesome new year. Dude, hope you're having an amazing time. Are you back in Canada now? Have you moved back over there, man? Or are you still in Germany, my friend? Berlin. I think it was Berlin, right? My 5 stars have been Luke Cage, Daredevil, Netflix, and Cat Marvel. Yeah, that's not too great, Octo. You've been having some pretty bad luck, my dude. It's 4-star Scarlet Witch and 4-star Doctor Strange. Good. Scarlet Witch is much better than Doctor Strange if you can get awakened. Doctor Strange is not really that great in the current state of the game. Oh, no! John Twitchy, you got 0-star blade. Give me some hype. Bro, you can have some, you can have that 0-star blade, man. Better than that 5-star Captain America. You damn well know it. John, thank you very much for the super chat, my guy. Big up. See, I'm at a point in the game where I'm having trouble with Act 4 and don't have any T4 CC, and my alliance is only doing map 2 and 3. If you're having trouble with Act 4, you don't need rank 5 champions to do Act 4. You can do Act 4 100%. It's totally possible with all 3-star characters if you have the right 3 stars. So I think does this sound patronizing? Essentially, like, the next step for you need to learn how to play better. You need to learn how to, like, parry and evade and just, you know, keep a perfect combo in every fight. And then you can do Act 4 without any 550 champions. Like, 440 champions are very, very overkill for the power level that you need to do Act 4. So yeah, man, I'd look at the Dork Lessons videos. I'd check out all of his tips and tricks on how to parry, how to evade, and just get a very solid foundation of basic combat. And then once you have that and you feel, you know, you've done Act 4, you get the Collector down as well, and your gameplay is just going up and up and up, then look at joining an alliance that's doing map 5 days a week, which is, you know, entirely possible with a team of all 440 champions. Don't need to be insane, but they can be pretty good. Back in Canada right now, freezing -30. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's crazy, man. It must be so cold out there. But yeah, I hope everything's going well, man, and that stuff is popping off in Canada. What is that? What is my response to those who complain that your promise of not getting late every night this past year failed to come through? I don't know, man. It wasn't on me. I left it to them. You know, essentially, like, you can lead a horse to water, man. You know, if I'm giving you, I'm like every day, guys, I'm dropping Marvel Contest of Champions knowledge on you. From the end game, from the top tier of MCOC. If you can't then use that knowledge to get laid every single night of the week, I just don't know what I can do for you, man. Any tips for Act 5 Brute Force? Brute Force is super easy, man. Just bring your top champions, beat everything down. Maybe bring a rogue if you got one, or anything with a little bit of regen. The Brute Force is super easy. Life transfer, face roll as well, man. Those two aren't the chapters that you should be asking for tips for. Like, this is just way too easy to cut through, man. What are my thoughts on Sentry? I think, what was it? Void was more of the defender when reading the abilities, and Sentry was more of the attacker from what I saw. But it's hard to tell until their final abilities are out, because a lot changed with Taskmaster before his release to his release. So yeah, we'll have to see, man, next week. But it's not too long to go now. It's only, what is it, 4 or 5 more days till we should see the abilities? So it's coming soon, man. Right. EMP, dude, you just don't really seem like a valuable member of this channel, so I think I'm just going to permanently put you in the bin, dude. I feel like you've brought nothing but very low bar conversation, and we don't really need that, man. Don't need somebody going, oh, Starkanoid Spider-Man sucks. Captain America Classic is the best champion in the game. I'm level 22. Trust me, I've killed Kang. I know all this stuff. This doesn't really do much, man. Just, you can go somewhere else. Quite happily. AC, just bought a 5-star Gwenpool and took it to rank 3. Great moves, man. I love that 5-star Gwenpool life. Did I play Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 yet? Yeah, me and my lady played it a little bit on Boxing Day. It's quite enjoyable. I really hate the split screen though. I hate that they've got a split screen feature. I remember playing the old Star Wars games, man, and it was on the same screen. So it feels weird playing a Lego game with split screen. It feels too tiny, man. Way too tiny. Hey, 4-star Archangel to rank 5. I can somehow awaken him, or 5-star Archangel to rank 3. Oh, damn. Sidon, that's a tough one, man. A tough one. Depends if you want to take that 5-star Archangel up. If you're only your 2nd rank 5, I assume T4 CC are very, very rare for you. I don't know. Like, the short-term option is to get the 4-star Awakened Archangel up to rank 5, but the longer-term, better option, which you will probably want to do, is eventually get your 5-star Archangel up to rank 4. So, yeah, I'm not too sure, man. Not too sure. Nah, exactly. I reckon Sentry's going to be offensive, and Void is going to be more of a defense character. But we'll see what they end up turning out to be, man. Yeah, I used to play Lego Star Wars so much, man. Me and my dad used to play it, like, back in the day. It's a good time. Hey, my boy, got a 4-star Hyperion. Yo, congrats, Natty. Proud of you, man. It feels good to get the Hyperion. You need to get him awakened, though, ideally. Like, having unawakened Hyperion on my free-to-play account, I've just realized, you know, how much you need that Hyperion awakened to be pretty awesome. Yo, you got that Electra up, Steven. Bro, I love Electra. Electra's so fun to play. I just wish Electra had a little bit more. If Electra had something like, while the opponent is bleeding, she uses some hand mystical powers to siphon a little bit of life, or when the opponent is debuffed or something like that. It could be like a blood ritual ability. Like when the opponent is bleeding, she can like siphon health. Like, let's say she siphons 2% or 2 to 5% of damage dealt. Oh man, Electra would be so good. If she could just regen a little bit, that'd be fab. But Electra's decent, man. I really like Electra. Just needs a little bit more. I'm in Italy, and in my country, a few part of people play this game. I don't know many Italian MCOC players, if I'm honest. America is by far the largest country that plays Marvel Contest of Champions in terms of the player base. And then India's pretty big as well in terms of the player base. And I don't really know much about the Mexican and Spanish-speaking community, but I believe that one's significantly large as well. Because I unfortunately don't speak fluent Spanish, don't have much of a following, you know, from a lot of people in Mexico, but I know Tricos, and there was just a massive, you know, there are specific huge Spanish YouTubers out in the MCOC community. But yeah, England, we got an alright MCOC community. There aren't an insane amount of people, but there are a few of us knocking about. Oh my god, 5-star Loki and dupe my Hulkbuster. E-Man, that sounds like you're having a pretty bad day there, my dude. How to fight the Collector. Oh gosh, just 4 hits, reverse. 4 hits again, that's pretty much it. Just keep doing that, man. Keep doing that until you win. I'd watch how we fought him on the free-to-play account, just for some tips and tricks, but really, if you can bring any power control champions, they might be useful, but the Collector is just a BS Fiesta. Just be prepared to, like, die quite a lot and rarely get over 15, 20 hits. Yeah, I've seen the video Void specials. We saw it on the very first day. How good is Stark Spider-Man for defense? Not really that great. He's not the worst option, because, you know, he does have a 10% evade if awakened, below 50%. But he doesn't bring... You know, there are other characters that bring a lot more to the table in terms of defense. But I think it's really evade champions, MODOK, and strong BS Mystic champions that are in the top tier of Alliance War defense at the moment. X23 Archangel Rogue to rank 5. Out of all those characters, I'd probably go for Archangel Archie. Archangel's so useful, man. So useful fighting all these MODOKs. And MODOK, I imagine, is just going to become more and more common. So yeah, very good character to have knocking about. Baron Mordo, he's alright, Mopai. He's not the best, he's not the worst. He's kind of in the middle of the 5-star champion pool, I would say. It's got some, what does he have? Some alright damage, chance to stun. Very good if you're on, like, BS nodes like Mesmerize, where you get randomly stunned. Yeah, just, I don't know, he's some interesting uses, but overall, he's quite good against Groots and stuff with a lot of buffs as well. If you spam a special too. But, you know, there are better Mystic characters in the form of, like, Dr. Voodoo, Ghost Rider, and Magic. Just got Gwen pull. She's my third 5-star, bro. That's a pretty sweet third 5-star to pull. Yo, ETA Gamer, man. Appreciate that. You take care, my guy. Have I confirmed that Century and Void are different characters? Not 100% yet, but I think we can almost confirm that. I'd be very surprised if they were the same character. You have 2 different characters, man. You can sell 2 different crystals. That's the you know, you have to think about what would you do if you were in charge of Marvel Contest of Champions and you wanted to make as much money as possible, and then think about, you know, when you're thinking about the future of the game, which characters you want to come out. Because that's the decisions that generally get made. So yeah, I reckon Sentry and Void are going to be 2 different characters, and I think that's a good thing. I think one of them is going to be designed to be a defender, and that's going to be Void. And Sentry, I think, is going to be a pretty badass champion to play. Science, Hyperion, Star-Lord combo. That was the vibe that I got from the early abilities. Just depends how big the damage values are, really. After exploring Act 5 and going back to 5.2 and 5.3, the Collector is the worst fight in the whole game outside of Labyrinth, much worse than Ultron in 5.4. Yeah, man, I completely agree with that, 100% there. Collectors, he's just not really that fun at all. But the Ultron in 5.4 is a massive pain in the ass if you don't have the right characters, but he's still a good challenge to overcome. Like, I like that we had moments when I was doing 100% where we just had, like, the most insane kills. We were just playing so well, and there was just such a good feeling of, like, satisfaction and triumph that we could overcome this fight that was, like, really tricky with, like, a crossbones at rank 3. So that was super good. My favorite class? I'd probably say Mystic, Daniel. I like the Mystic champions, bro. Mutant as well, pretty good. X23 or Wolverine for rank 5? I would go for Wolverine. I like that. I love my rank 5 Wolverine, bro. I use him all the time for Alliance Quest. His regeneration is insane, Dean. So I'd recommend Wolverine, personally. But if you get X23 as a 5-star, I think X23 for a lot of people is a really good rank 4 option as a 5-star. Scene, who is the thickest champion? Wild Blue says, stop shouting. I don't think I've shouted once on the stream, my friend. But, you know, if you don't like the volume which I talk, you have 2 options. One of them is adjust it to a volume that suits your earlobes. And the second one is you can fuck right off. But, you know, whatever you feel like, my friend. Cian, what champions would I say is best for the Collector, and what would I use an Awakening Gem on, Scarlet Witch or Ghost Rider? Oh man, the Collector is just whatever does the most damage or has power control. 2 criteria that you want to look for. Awakening Gem, I definitely use it on Scarlet Witch over Ghost Rider for the majority of people. Yeah, I think Scarlet Witch is much more fun to play Awaken than Ghost Rider as a 4-star character. But I don't know, I can see there can be an argument made for Ghost Rider if you're doing a lot of map 6 and pushing for that. Yeah, Ultron in 5.4 was fast. Oh, not UC and sorry, bro. Oh, that's fine, Wild Blue. If you're just as a heads up, if you're talking to somebody else in chat, you can use the @ symbol to tag them. Just, you know, because I assume that anything that isn't tagged at somebody else is, you know, directed towards yours truly here. So yeah, just as an FYI to prevent a future roasting. I do apologize in that scenario then, Wild Blue. But yeah, just in the future, man, @ people, there you go. You've got it. You've got it on lockdown, man. Yeah, we were doing a little bit of free-to-play grinding earlier. Now it's just auto fight Fiesta and occasionally roast the chat. Rank down Scarlet Witch to rank 4. My 5-star Unjute Magic. Depends. I really depends if how much you use the Scarlet Witch, really. Like, I love the Scarlet Witch on my free-to-play account. She's very, very integral to my progression. If you feel like you don't have much of a use for her anymore and the magic's gonna be more useful, then yeah, I'd go for it, man. He read my question. Oh my gosh, no way. Eli, you've made it. What would I do if there's a 5-star? If there was a 5-star Scarlet Witch, I think she'd be a very, very popular rank 5 option. Rank 5 Dupe level 200 Scarlet Witch, be pretty beefy. I reckon a lot of people would be racing to get that character. Right, let's claim some of these energy refills, man. I did a lot of, so in the gifting event, just why I have so many energy refills, like, I got up to, like, the final, milestone to get the, what is it, like, half a T2 alpha. So yeah, I stocked up preemptively, and this is a good tip, if you know, are gonna be going hard on the event next month. Or if you just need more energy refills in general, like, make the most of the gifting event if you haven't already got milestones, because you can swap energy refills now and you can get tons of additional rewards just for, like, gifting them back and forth. Am I able to do Expert MODOK Lab on my free-to-play account? Occasionally, not all of the time. It's just go occasionally, though. Occasionally. Yeah, I can't do it, saying you're trying a little bit too hard, my friend. Would I consider you a trustworthy person, Metal Sonic, dude? Well, for the most part, what I know of you so far, I would say. What I reckon the cutoff will be for Civil Warrior, barely 2 million. Very, very low, I would imagine, for Civil Warrior. Hey, what's up, Sam? Yeah, man, that 5-star rank 200 Scarlet Witch would be pretty damn good if she was knocking about. Oh, Connor, dude, congrats on getting through the collector, man. That first time you get the collector down is just perfect, because there are so many rewards just waiting for you once you've done it. It's just one of those things that sucks, but it's a good idea to get down as soon as possible. So, you know, I got kicked out of my alliance because they won prestige. Oh, man. You need to find, you know, get some more prestige, rank up more characters, get some stuff going on. Or maybe just, yeah, I don't know. Not really too sure what to say to that, man. You got your reason. You got to find a new alliance that doesn't want prestige and has the similar level of play that you are. Who needs a 5-star Scarlet Witch when you can get a 7-star Tony Stark no suit? Oh gosh, that'd be pretty cool, man. Iron Man no suit, that'd be awesome. So, you know, I wish I watched vids on Loki before I blitzed through 5.4. It would have saved me an ass ton of units on Ultron. Yeah, Loki, he works quite well in some of the videos, man, that I've seen. I saw that 3-star Loki versus Ultron. It's pretty impressive. I was thinking of maybe trying the 3-star Medusa versus 5.4 Ultron. Don't know, I might play around with it. What's that? See, I have 4-star and 5-star Star-Lord, but I really like your video. I ranked up Drax and Storm to 455. I saw one of your videos about the Speed Killer Drax, but now I think you don't like Drax anymore. It's the thing that Drax has just been overshadowed by a lot of very, very good Cosmic Champions that come out this year. Drax isn't bad. He's still got some really nice damage. He's still in my demigod tier, but it's just champions like Hyperion and Medusa have a lot more damage and a little bit more utility in comparison to Drax. That's why I hold them in a little bit of high regard. Tony Stark just pays the enemies to die. Just all of his abilities, man, are just firing off big wads of cash. ISO 8D prestige requirement, I have no idea, man. I'm not involved in any way with any of the recruitment in this alliance. So yeah, I've no idea what the requirements are at the moment. I imagine it's coming very, very close to having a roster of, you know, your top 5 characters are all rank 4. I think that's almost at the level that we're at in ISO 8D. I think pretty much everybody has done, well, not pretty much everybody, but a good portion of the Alliance now very, very close, or have done 100% Labyrinth of Legends. Oh, Lane, the Archangel, he's just an absolute beast, and I wanted to know what you think his arena cutoff score would be. I mean, we had the Archangel arena, what was it, a few months ago? What does his cutoff end up? I think it was like 6.7 million or something in the basic arena. Like, very, very popular character. People went a little bit crazy. Was it Archangel first? I think actually Iceman was a little bit higher. I think Archangel might have just gone over 6 million. But yeah, he was great to rank up. Oh, I know, John. There are a lot of stars. What's up, Piper? Rolled a premium crystal and ended up between a... Bro, you got... It's so much better just to type out, like, 4-star Iceman. Because then I gotta count this, especially if there were over 2 lines, man. An Iceman and a Mephisto. Oh, feels bad, my dude. Maybe next time, my guy. Medusa with Black Bolt synergy is why she's good. You need Black Bolt and Karnak, man. Full Inhumans for the plus 75% overall attack. It's not too bad, my friend. Not too bad. Should I pop my Awakening Gem in 4-star Ghost Rider or Scarlet Witch? I'd probably go for Scarlet Witch. If she's just a lot more useful for overall progression, in my opinion. Hey, Seaton, there's a new bundle out. Oh, you're right, actually. The time would have come for potentially a new bundle, if there is one. Let's have a look, man. Gonna go ahead. Should we restart Marvel Contest of Champions? Will it have already appeared? Let's have a bit of a look. See if we got any mail. Okay, so let's see if there's anything on the store. Yeah, I'm gonna need to restart the game, aren't I? Okay, so let's quickly get rid of the screen just for a second, so we can close down the game and see if there is a new offer. Up. Oh, super annoying to get to the, what is it, force close. There we go, and hopefully it opens up alright. Oh no, okay, I need to disconnect my Elgato for a second. Load up the game and see if we've got something knocking about. Crystal Shard Bundle, ooh. See if it's any good. Is this the one? There we go. Okay. So once we've got the game loaded up, let's plug it back in and see what's popping off. And it crashed! Oh, great! Fantastic times. Okay, let me go off the home screen, and then hopefully it works there. Spider-Man Symbiote, good for Realm of Legends. He's okay for Realm of Legends, but you'll still need an option for Wolverine. Right, okay, yeah, I see the bundle that's just popped up, actually. Okay, hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Fingers crossed. And it works. Right, so it's $9.99. I'm just trying to think if this offer was blown up, like, 10 times. So an Odin's for 7,500 5-star shards. 30 premiums. I don't think it's amazing. I don't think it's terrible either. I think it's okay. How many units is that? What's the equivalent of that in terms of units if you were to buy it? It was 275. Would I pay 275 units for a stack of that stuff? It's not amazing value, but it's not terrible either. It's okay. Yeah, interesting. Well, what do you guys think? Like, what's the thoughts on that new offer there? Curious to get a little bit more perspective. I might do a video on it. I kind of like a new. I kind of like an offer like that because it's quite a low bar offer. you know, appeals to quite a wide variety of people. Kind of wish it was just the 5-star shards, but it's okay. How many 5-star shards? 750. Yeah, I feel like everybody's having a fairly similar reaction to it in chat. Like, yeah, it's not amazing, not terrible. Oh, you know it, Owen, bro. I saw it yesterday, man. Legacy tagged me in it on Twitter. I was a little bit jealous, my friend. A little bit jealous. Should I rank down Storm or Drax from 455? Don't have any other good champions. Undupe Mortar, Undupe Quake, Undupe Spidey at 355. I'll have 8 T2 Alpha tomorrow. I'm not really too sure, because Drax and Storm, they're alright characters to have a rank for. It depends, you know, what your kind of policy moving forward is to the future. Like, what do you want to have as your rank 4 5-star champions? If I was going to take one of Drax or Storm down, I'd take Drax down and maybe save for the future. But yeah, I wouldn't say there are any other characters in your roster that I'd be very inclined to swap with at this point in time. Buy on stream for the hype of the 2 stars. Oh, John, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. But I want to save it. I might do a very quick video on it, talking about it. But I'd like it. I think it could be buffed a little bit more to make it an enticing offer. Because again, it's nothing too special, especially for the current state of the game. But yeah, dude, massive shout for the super chat, bro. Let's get you up there. The blubberiest whale, $15. Not too bad at all. Oh, I know, OM was straight up roasting me, man. Straight up roasting me. Brought the offer and got 4-star Doc Ock. That's not too bad, is it, King? Some decent luck. My top MCOC goals for 2018. Oh, Blade, man. Blade and all of the Infinity War stuff. I just can't... I'm interested to see what develops at the moment, because I've got that itch again. I want some, like, good, challenging content to take on. So, yeah, just waiting for that, really. Yo, what is up, Jay-Z? Elias? Yeah, I'm just finishing off on the main account before we wrap up the stream today. Just wanted to finish off heroic auto-playing, just while we got, you know, the squad here, man. Just answering questions and stuff. Exactly, Dean. Well, we're going to see what comes out. I imagine, like, they're going to make a character sometime next year that is going to be, like, the anti-Blazed character. Do I think we'll get to play as characters like Ice Phoenix? Maybe one day as trophy characters. They could be super rare trophy champions. Essentially, like, just reskins of, like, well, Ice Phoenix is essentially, you know, a reskin of Iceman. Don't know, they might do it. Who knows, man? Who knows? See, some guy took 5-star Luke Cage to rank 5. Very brave, man. You've got to appreciate somebody who just lives for the memes. Why do I think Blade is so good? I haven't heard what he does or anything. That's probably why. I mean, if you look into the champion, you'll find out very quickly why he's so good. Look out my Blade review on the channel, Elaine, if you want. That's a good place to start. And then look up some Blade gameplay videos versus Alliance War, Magics, and Dormammu's. And I think the answer becomes quite quite quick. Oh, I think my favorite one was Gwenperion, man. Gwenperion's my favorite mashup character. Do I think there will be a New Year's offer? Yeah, I reckon there'll be one on New Year's Day. The New Year's Day one was like a rank up package for a 4-star character from rank 4 to rank 5, which is quite good value for the current state of their game back then. But yeah, it doesn't look so great now. Yeah, I've seen Legacy's profile, Lucifer. It's pretty pimpin', man. Any tips of 5.3 and 5.4? I don't really have too many on 5.3 that I can remember. 5.4, I got a little video guide for Connor for when you get to it. 5.3 is just a pain in the ass, dude. Just bought a Punsiher 2099. Is he worth taking up to 440? I wouldn't say he's super top priority, but he's an okay option to take up there. 2 T5 basics on New Year's Day for 100 euros. I reckon there might be some T2 alphas or something like that. Can't drop in. I don't know. I feel like T2 alphas are going to become a lot more common next year. And then like T5 basics, they're going to be the big whale milking offers, man. Actually, that's a reason why they couldn't have, what is it, reskins at the moment, like Ice Phoenix, because those characters, they didn't make special frees for them. Will it ever be possible to have 10 million cutoffs in the basic arena besides Blade? I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. Depends how big the pool is. But Blade is, it's going to be a dirty cutoff, mate. Dirty cutoff for that 4-star Blade. Relationships will be ruined. Would I stand in the Blade argument? They're like, what's my overall opinion on Blade? I don't think Blade needs to be nerfed. I think there just needs to be, like, less. They can, if they get rid of all the crap in the game, like the crap that you just can't play around, that you just, like, die to, like, for example, Dormammu's degeneration, then, yeah, I can kind of see, like, an argument for maybe nerfing Blade then, but as long as there's still, like, BS in the game that nobody can really play around apart from Blade, then, yeah, I'm very happy for them to have a character like Blade, and I think a character like Blade should exist to counter a lot of the crap, man. That's kind of my thoughts on that. I don't really think he's, I think Blade's a lot of hype at the moment as well. But he's, well justified hype, I would say. Did I see that new store offer? Yeah, we had a look at it, I think it was like 5-10 minutes ago. It's okay. It's nothing special. Nothing insanely terrible either. It's like a bit like, no, it's okay. Alright. Exactly. You know, Blade doesn't have stuff like power control, so I think, you know, if there is stuff in the future that wants to what is it? You know, make Blade a little bit redundant, or give him a backseat. It's going to be more power control stuff, I would say. Do I like Brian Grant's shiny head? Of course I do, man. It's my favorite shiny head. Will I sell my 5-star stock Spidey for a 5-star Blade? I don't think that's the right decision at the moment. I mean, right, as soon as I got the Blade crystals in the first week, I was saying I'd happily trade the Stark Spidey for a Blade. But now, you know, Stark Spidey, he ain't coming back in the featured crystals. Blade is. And when he comes, we'll hopefully be ready, man. We'll hopefully be ready. So we'll see what's up. Do I think I could do 5.2.3 with a team, 550 Agent Venom, 550 Spark, Rogue, Dr. Voodoo, Scarlet Witch? Yeah, I reckon so, Jose. I don't really see any reason why you couldn't. Like, you just get it, the initial clear done there. Yeah, I think you could pretty much do everything in, I think you'll probably struggle in Mephisto if we're talking about, like, oh, are we just talking up to the Collector, or are we talking to the end of 5.4? But yeah, definitely, if you want to get the Collector down, man, shouldn't be a problem at all with that team. There's a Blade argument. I wonder who started it. Oh, I don't know. I think it's either Quickshot Gaming, man. Quickshot Gaming or Brian Grant. But, to be honest, like, even myself, man, I'm so sick of talking about Blade. I feel like everyone talks about Blade every 5 minutes. And I feel like it's my fault as well. But I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. Just want to get Blade. Just want to play him. But I don't know. I guess it's just kind of the current state of the game at the moment. I ranked down my 5-star Punisher and rank up the rank for Gwenpool and Magic. I love this rank down ticket. Hey, not too bad, Lucas. Fight and Rumble Legends on Whale Milker. Not yet, not yet. We started the stream on the free-to-play account. We're just finishing up on some heroic and chill. Exactly. I start hype, man, and then I can just I can never stop it. Never stop it. I think the graphics of this game should be better and Blade need not be nerfed. I mean, the graphics of the game are already pretty good. If they can get better, I'm all for that. But yeah, as long as Blade, buff Blade, man. Buff everyone else, that'd be great. See, should I 440 my Ultron or wait for Star-Lord? T3 CCs are a bit of an issue for me because I recently started my account. Oh, I mean, if you, depends if you're going to grind out Star-Lord. If you're going to grind out Star-Lord in the January arena on that account, John, I would maybe wait for Star-Lord, unless you need the Ultron for progress right now. Because the Ultron, he's not a bad shout to take up. Like, I'm working on getting him up to 440 on my free-to-play account as well. Just because I use him in Alliance quests quite a lot. So, you know, I want to learn a song on the guitar. What song? I don't know, Eli. Dude, you find your favorite song, man, and you learn that song. Do I have 2 5-star generic gems, or have I used one in the past? No, I got 2 5-star generics, 1 skill, 3 cosmic, 2 science. So yeah, man, we're sitting on a pretty big stack at the moment. I did, Matthew. So damn lucky. What's that? The best clickbait in this game, make a video that doesn't have anything to do with the champion and it still gets more than 5k views. Blade hype is too real. You know it, man. It's crazy at the moment. But simultaneously, I mean, you can't really blame anyone. He's well justified in the hype. So I feel like whenever I live stream, man, I just end up talking about Blade for 2 hours. Just bought a 4-star Hyperion. Grats, bro. Grats. Portal 5-star Angela, what are my views? Is she worth rank 4? I would say for the majority of people, yeah, she's worth rank 4. I really like Angela. She's super fun to play. I used her during my 5.4 clearing to one-shot the final OG Ultron, and it worked pretty damn well, man. Used to love Slug Terror. I remember, what was it? I think it was like Wabang's YouTube channel. Somebody... Somebody got really big off YouTube on Slug Terror videos, man. I never played it. I didn't even know what the game's about. I just remember seeing them pop up all over the place back in the day. Oh, and the most indecisive person ever. Poor Cats into 5-star X23 or 4-star Angel Awakened. What would I do? So I would say, if you want to take X23 up to rank 4, I would go for X23. But if you don't have plans to take X23 up to rank 4, I would go for Archangel. That would be my decision, easy Mac. So yeah, up to you at the end of the day, whatever your plan is. But you know, if I'm looking at, like, for example, my free-to-play account and I got an X23, I would want to take up the X23 all the way up to rank 4. Green Goblin or how to rank up? Definitely Green Goblin out of this too, bro. Oh yeah, Angela's pretty bad for the Burden of Might nodes. I completely agree with that, but there are a lot of other scenarios, man, where she is fantastic for. Very good for an initial Labyrinth clear, and you can probably do 100% Labyrinth with Angela. She wouldn't be too bad at all. Chuck on full Suicide Masteries, negate a lot of damage taken. Work out quite nicely. Do I have a 5-star Archangel? Unfortunately not. Maybe, hopefully with the Blade opening, we'll get one. What time for Act 5 Legends run? Oh gosh, I've heard quite a few people go like I think like 6:20 to 6:40 at the moment in terms of time. But I reckon like anybody that's super savvy with going for the Legends run like isn't going to do it until the final week. I was a little bit confused as to why did Legacy go for his Legends run in the middle of December? I thought he was waiting until the last week. It's all last week, man, when all the boosts are out. Like, because if Sentry comes out and he's like the best character in the game, which, you know, it's not unlikely, but it could happen. And also, he just gave everyone a time to beat, man. He's giving everybody a time to beat. Oh, Brian's run. I think Brian's waiting until last week, man. But yeah, I was a lot, you know, Legacy seemed to do quite well on his Legends run. But I think doing it live toward the end of December, I think he might have lost out on the opportunity to get top 5. I think his run was really solid though, so it's still going to get hopefully top 100. But I'm not too sure, man. I've heard about a few mercenaries. Again, I don't know if they're... It's hard to tell with other people if they're just blagging or not. But I've heard quite a lot of rumors about people doing it in 620 to 640. What champions would I like to be added? Oh, man, I'd love to see Sandman. Could be awesome. Legacy just couldn't wait to 565 his blade. That's the only reason. I mean, fair play to a certain extent, but what did he need to rank 5 the blade for, man? You know? I guess 4 Loki was waiting for, what was it, Brian's not going to be doing it till last week, I would assume. I wanted to, you know, I was rooting for my boy Legacy, man. I wanted to see him in the top 5 legends. I feel like doing it mid-December, well, not mid-December, like doing it not the last week of the month, I feel like it's cost him that top 5 spot. But I really hope he still gets top 100, man. Yo, what's up, Percy? Hope you're doing well. What's going on, mate? What am I doing New Year's? Oh, man, I got a sick house party to hit up tomorrow night. Looking forward to it, man. Do I prefer... I like starting out Spider-Man a little bit more than I like the Star-Lord, just because I like the general, like, utility. I had a big think about it, man. It took me a few days to kind of mull that decision over. You know, a few people, they weren't very happy with that one. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Hope you're doing well today. He's not 20, man. He's 18. It's all good. Oh, I'm interested to watch Brian's Legends run. I'm interested to see if he can outdo Legacy, because your boy BG, he doesn't have the blade. He's got the skills, man. Brian just keeps on getting better. So I'm interested to watch, tune into his Legends run, have a little bit of a peep about it. Oh, really, Cameron? Damn, bro. Oh, tough. Yeah, that top 100, man, especially for Act 5 Legends, is just getting so competitive. It's your birthday, man. You chill like a villain. What? Dude, happy birthday, bro. Damn. I imagine it must be, if I, you know, I don't want to put words into your mouth, but I'd hate if I had a birthday, like, right today. Just because everyone's still, like, on the Christmas and New Year's hype. You're, like, over here, like, it's my birthday, guys. Like, let's celebrate it. I feel like people probably try to discount you in presents. They're like, okay, here's the Christmas and birthday present. And they'll just get you what they were going to give you for Christmas anyway, man. Guys, I feel sorry for anybody. If you were born, you know, between Christmas and New Year's, like, I'm a January baby myself, like 17th of January. It's the day I was born. And I'm telling you, man, I've seen it. The people who have birthdays in the summer, it's the best time to have a birthday. You have to have it the opposite end to Christmas, man. Oh, damn. No, I'm just, I want to catch up on some of the chat, man. Yeah, Jensei has a YouTube channel. He, like, rarely uploads, man. And when he uploads, it's, like, the most random stuff ever. So, yeah, he does some peculiar stuff as well. Oh, Cameron. Son, you're being savage there. You know, I kind of agree with that. He's still a very good champion for, like, longer, bigger, colossal fights. But, you know, after you've done Labyrinth of Legends, there becomes, you know, there's not really anywhere that has, you know, a need for him at the moment. And especially after, you know, the chat that I had with the developers in New York Comic Con, and I put this information out here about them, you know, because one of the questions I asked was, are you working on a Labyrinth of Legends 2? They were like, we have no plans for it this time. So it's like, okay, there's not going to be a Labyrinth of Legends 2. There aren't going to be these colossally huge champions, I would assume. So yeah, I imagine we're going to see, like, characters around Infinity War that probably have 500k to 1 million. And are probably a massive pain in the ass to fight. But, I don't know. I think, like, Labyrinth of Legends has some really, really interesting bosses. But, what's my... I think some of them just get a little bit boring after a while. When you have to have, like, a several hundred combo. I like the ones with fun mechanics. Like, I like 90s Cyclops. Really, really good fight. Just because you cannot, like, parry at all or take any blocked hits. And I find it really, a really, really fun challenge to overcome. So I like fights like that. They're a little bit more balanced. But to be honest, even if there was like a 3 million one of those, it still wouldn't be too bad in an event quest. Well, for a lot of people, it would really suck, really suck. But I don't know what we'll see around Infinity War. I don't reckon we're going to see anything as hard as Labyrinth for quite a while. Oh, what's that? Oh, man. Oh, thank you very much, Aaron. I was about to permanently ban him, man. Do I awaken Dr. Voodoo, Scarlet Witch, Ghost Rider, or Magic? I'd probably go for... they're all good. I'd say it's between, like, Dr. Voodoo and Scarlet Witch, depending on where you're at. If you are fairly newer, I go for Scarlet Witch. If you consider yourself a very good player, I would go for Dr. Voodoo. Do I think Kabam should make a DC Contest of Champions, and if so, would I play it? I don't know, depends how good it was, man. We'd have to see. Like, I think one of the things that makes MCOC so strong at the moment is that it's like a game that's been like built and developed on, and all the content is still incredibly relevant for newer players, so that when people pick it up, there's just so much to do constantly. So I think that's one of the big strengths about Marvel Contest of Champions, is just the insane surplus of content that you have if you are starting the game as a newer player. Like, you'll be occupied for a good year or so. Opinions on 5-star Carnage? Not really that great. Same as 4-star Carnage, man. Yeah, sure. Shadow. Like, send her around, man. Send her around. I'll sort it out, man. I'll sort her out. Don't you worry about that, mate. Hoy, thank you very much. Dude, take care, bro. Yeah, and also MCOC does have a ton of potential for the future. I'm interested to see, you know, smaller team-based gameplay and some of the directions they go in there. So we'll have to see what's up, man. Do I share a birthday with Jake Paul and Michelle Obama? Oh, man. How do I feel about that? I don't know. I don't know. Apparently it's the same day as ETA. It's the same day as Jake Paul and Michelle Obama. So I've heard. Which is the best? 4-star Medusa or Phoenix? Definitely Medusa out of those two. Paul to 5-star. Oh, Hood's really good. I really like Hood. He's got some awesome utility. Nice stagger, Fate Seal, invisibility to dodge ranged attacks. Like, there's a little bit Hood can do. It's got some aura damage as well. Which fight in the whole game was the most annoying one compared to your strength at that time you had to fight? Gosh, I don't really remember. I think it's something like Venom. It's probably like Venom Paw and Labyrinth. I wanted to generally off myself while I was fighting Venom Paw and Labyrinth, because it was the worst fight, man. Maestro, the first time I ever did Maestro, that was really horrible as well. I remember hating that. Just because Maestro regenerates, you know, so much, and you can just have really bad streaks in a row where you'll queue into the fight, regeneration, you'll go in again, regeneration, and the only thing you can do with the regeneration is exit out. So yeah, I just think, like, some of the Labyrinth fights, man, I just don't even know about the design. Is Hyperion Cosmic Awakening Gem? Yeah, worthy of a Cosmic Awakening Gem, I'd say, bro. Really good. Right, there we go. Heroic Auto Fight Fiesta is done. Oh my gosh, look at that stack of shards, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking so damn good. I'm very excited for Medusa opening as well. We're going to be doing that on Tuesday for 4-star Medusa. We have quite a lot of 4-star shards as well. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into the stream today. Oh man, I got my boy Kevin Falk dropping that, coming through that last second super chat there, bro. Thank you very much. Who do you rank 4 and use a generic on? I want a third Alliance War attack and help to do 100% Labyrinth. You have 5-star Iceman on Magic. You already have 5-star Blade rank 5 and Stark rank 4. I would say out of... oh, gosh. If it's for Alliance War attack help, Magic and Iceman, they both have their uses. I'm just trying to think who's going to be better for the future. Because your blade pretty much deals with everything apart from power control. See, I don't know, you could... oh, man, it's tough. They both have their advantages. I'd probably go for the... I don't know. A part of me wants to say Magic for the insane power control. But part of me wants to say Iceman for, you know, the Ice Armor Special 3. I think I prefer playing Magic in power control matchups in comparison to Iceman. So I would probably recommend Magic. But depends who you like the most, man. They're both really, really good rank 4 options. So yeah, I'd maybe go Magic, maybe go Iceman. I don't know what the chat is saying. Oh, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. You know what, YOLO it, Kevin. I'd go for Iceman, dude. Yeah, really tough, man. Really, really tough one. I'd flip a coin. Flip a coin. But I know that some people in this channel that are going to say Iceman and some people are going to say Magic. But yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in today. We're going to end the live stream there. Kevin, YOLO it and get Iceman up. You'll get Magic up eventually. Take care, ladies and gentlemen, and have an absolutely fantastic day.